Now guys, I don't mean to get emotional in advance, but I've been doing some farming, a lot of actually, and I've been double checking how truly close we are to the end of the game, and I don't mean to call things, but I think we have a genuine shot at finishing Xenoblade Chronicles tonight. As you can see, I've done quite a bit of leveling up in my own time, walking back and forth between these two rooms, which at a certain point I find just becomes therapeutic, you know? And I've been getting a lot of fancy armor and fancy weapons and fancy abilities, and I don't know if that's going to be enough to make the end work. But this is where we left off last time, and we're going to see how that goes. So even though I've already cleared this room, and as you can see, these big boys are now blue boys. They are nothing. So I'm going to give you a taste of what I've seen in here. So this room and the previous one, I ended up doing a bunch of, but just for your guys' sake, I'll show you what it's like to fight these guys. I don't know. As you can see, they go down like pretty quickly with how much you've leveled up. Honestly, I could stand to level up like a little bit more, like, because I want to be like really over-prepared, right? But I think given what's ahead, we might be leveling up maybe like between 1 and 3 times, I would say. Honestly fucked up that I started Xenoblade way after you, nearly beat it, got way better at it than you, and then my computer nearly fucking exploded and I had to get a new one. Also, oh my god, please use another team fixture. You know what, I did some additional research and I just looked up a Xenoblade playthrough. How to beat. And you know what this person used? A Shulk Ryan Charlotte setup. About the same level that I was, and I'm sure that they did a lot more work than I did at making that team work. Let's focus on the baby first. Hey boss, yo, what do we name the baby dino enemy? We can't just call it a baby dino, can we? Gerald, I've got it. Let's name it Baby Dinos. You're a genius. Like, look at this. Even, like, the mini-boss character is blue. If he were green, I would die. Also, I did the back attack from the side, so that's good. It's a good look. I'm gonna be... This one can honestly give me quite a run for my money, so I need to be careful not to, like, round up any other enemies, because fighting this guy on my own, I stand a chance. But if any other enemies come along and be like, ooh, I wonder what's over here, then we will be fucked. It depends though, it depends. But yeah, how are you guys doing tonight? You guys have any stories to share? Let's see. Let's help Ryan out. Why am I being targeted of all people? What are you doing, Ryan? What are you doing? I don't like how this guy's just kind of watching in the distance. I mean, he's not, like, watching. But I don't know, he's facing us. I don't know, something seems up with that. I don't trust like this. I'm gonna try a break. Oh, I think that missed. Never mind then. But ideally, I think I'm gonna try to force a topple, because Ryan doesn't seem interested in doing that at the moment. Unless... Yep, topple time. Time to force this. Oh no! The break went away! I waited too long. Ronald McDonald? That's what they call Ronald McDonald if he were a dinosaur. I'm reading manga and trying to clear my nostrils. I'm filing my taxes. Griffin, it has spikes. What about it? What about spikes? Oh, are you saying that that's why I keep dying? Maybe. A little bit. See, if I recall correctly, spikes were a thing that gave me a lot of trouble during Torn of the Golden Country, and I didn't know what to do about it then, and I don't know what to do about it now. But if I beat this guy now, this would make it like the 3rd time that I've done that, so I'm gonna try and be strong and be a big boy for a little bit longer, and we will see what happens. Like, if I can just force a topple, we are so goddamn close. Yeah, like that. That's tails, just like that. Come on. Yeah, there we go. You guys don't even believe in me. Typical chat, typical chat. See, but look, now we have Dino undies. We get T-Rex Christmas pajamas. And whatever the hell a comet biter is. So, as you can see, I'm not the best. But, like, look at all these other enemies. They're like 72s and 73s and 74s. At best, we've got this guy, who is still a blue, so, you know.
Everyone, let's go!
That said, it is worth asking, one last time, as I did so many times, so desperately during Torna, how the fuck do you mitigate Spike? And by this I of course mean Spike from Super Mario, that green bastard that throws the balls. Also, speaking of, this reminds me that I was working on a really cool Mario Maker level, because they added those in an update. I'm like, ooh, chat's gonna love this one. But then I, like, never finished it. I guess, hey, if we finish that, then that could be something interesting to return to. Didn't they just say the other day as well that they do, like, plan to add, like, further updates? I'm really excited for that. One of the most exciting parts of Mario Maker 1, even though I detested its lack of slopes, really was how they continued updating with course parts, and then everybody just, like, kept going through these waves of, like, okay, well, now how can I mix this with what's already here, recontextualize things that I may have not considered before, and make something entirely new, you know? Like, it gets everybody thinking in different ways, repeatedly, and I really like that. Gore. Blood. See, though, with these, like, baby guys, at first, a single one of these would have wiped the floor with me, but I'm not doing so bad, I don't think. Right now, at least a little bit.
Let's stay alert.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Anyways, so if you haven't noticed, like, I would go to the sides, but basically it's a giant dining room. And there's usually a guy standing on the table over there, but it looks like he fell off. And there's a kitchen back here, or rather around here. There's that little gate there. That's a kitchen supposedly. But that's for later. Right now though, there's a portal. So beyond this, I haven't done anything more. Until now. The emotes still haven't been approved and I have almost 20k channel points. Oh my god. I don't know why that's the case. It's definitely been, it feels like it's been like 2 weeks since I've submitted those now. I don't know. You use debuffs from either the characters you have or from one of the characters you refuse to use. You can look at the tutorials that are laying around in the menu. Ah. Spike, more like Spank, which still exist. Hey, remember how Xenoblade 2 didn't have that? Like, even if you did want to go back to like, hey, this game has given me several pop-ups that involve tutorials. Is there any place that I can go back to reread those in case I need to remind myself of abilities? And then Xenoblade 2 just didn't have that? Guys, remember how Xenoblade 2 just, like, existed? Anyways, considering the farming that I've done before, I shouldn't be too badly prepared for this.
What took you so long?
Yeah, because Xenoblade 2 is fucking bad. Agreed, Yonopi.
Are you even trying to fight? Things
That's
are gonna
chat.
get a lot worse if you don't buck up your ideas.
This is just chat!
Come down here and say that.
That's me.
What on Bionis is that?
Ryan, it's just a big version of the things we just fought like 20 times. I'm sure far more, given how long I spent. These are baby. You see? They're the same.
It's the warm-up act.
What do you mean, shut the fuck up?
Can't get
I'm
by
right.
this one.
Why are you booing me? I'm right.
Stand a chance against me.
Sorry, I can't quote Hannibal Buress anymore. He's a landlord.
You'll have to stop this thing.
No,
first.
griffins don't have scorpion tails, guys. It's more like a manticore? I don't fucking know.
Hurry up. I'm just itching for a good old-fashioned scrap.
I'm just plain old itchy. I still have no idea how Xenoblade 2 exploded in popularity. Well, I do. You know, I was thinking about that a moment ago, and I'm like... About how, I mean, it's there in, like, certain character designs, but just, like, the way the story is, and, like... I feel like when you start adding in, like, lowest common denominator anime titties to a game, as shamelessly as Xenoblade 2 is, I feel like it almost, like, communicates to me, at least, as somebody who that doesn't work on, almost like a lack of faith in your product. Like, you feel like you can't, like it won't perform well if you don't do that. I don't know. I mean, I've called that out as, like, soulless and awful before. In fact, that has been 90% of what this playthrough has been consisting of, just ragging on Xenoblade 2 for being horny. But, like, I don't know. As we come to the end, I think a little bit more about the legacy of this game and how it carries on into the legacy of 2, and I'm just out here like, damn. Still like to talk. Swap. See, look at this. This is the big bad Scrap, and this is what it thinks is gonna stop me. I don't think so. Now is Rhyme time.
You can do better than that.
Yeah. Okay, so now the elevator's gonna go down, which leads us to the battle arena. I see a big red dot here. You? The Demon Pavlosk. Yeah, there's a bunch of, like, laser dinosaurs down here. I don't know how else to describe them, but that's what these guys are. And it's our job to take them on. I like this guy's teeth. Now would be perfect for a chain attack. For somebody smarter than me. Okay, I'm like keeping a close eye on the HP. It doesn't look like this guy has Spike. I shouldn't be checking for that more often, but I don't think that any of, like, the big challenges that we have left ahead, from what I remember, even have that ability. Like, there's things that gave me a ton of trouble, but I don't think it was for those reasons. I don't know, I think 2 and Torna liked to put those in your way more often than 1 did. Like, it's obviously a thing that exists in the here and now in 1, but, like, that mini-boss that I was fighting that had that ability, that was optional. I could have gone around it, and in all likelihood probably just did on my original playthrough. Slash, I didn't even observe that Spike was a thing maybe, and it was there at some points and I just didn't notice it at the time. Which is equally, entirely likely, so we'll see. It's the Bio Lizard. Let's see. I almost feel tempted. Something that I started doing with, for example, the Nebula enemies, which I did discover. I have proven that you can defeat them before they explode. Basically, when they start charging up, there's a red particle effect that appears. I think it's before every attack, but they charge it for like a good 10 seconds. And if you interrupt that with a chain attack and get them before they explode, then yeah, you can kill them normally just like any other enemy. But in doing that, what I've noticed is that because you can't break and topple those enemies, I started using like Shaker Edge just like as a normal attack, because typically I only use it if there is a break topple sequence that's actually been done. But sometimes when you need an extra art and the enemy can't be broken, hey, this comes in a little bit handy, I find. Let's see, I believe we need to actually go down this hallway that this guy came from. Let's see. Oh boy, there we go. Now there's 2 dinosaurs, 2 Chewbacca's. Oh, okay, thanks. Thanks for that. The Behemoth Nest. Are there 3? No, just 2. If I can do these one at a time, then I'll take these on normally. Because even though I did a lot of farming, I would ideally just like to continue to do these, like, normally. Like, if I just go forward as normal and get everything along the way, it'll definitely be like a good boost. I want to be as well prepared for Dixon and for, you know, the things that come after, as best as I can, because it's really going to give us a run for our money. Especially considering how well I do when I do know what I'm doing, and guys, I'm very afraid. See, this is the thing, is that if everything goes well, we can easily beat this in like 2-ish hours, like if I first try everything. And listen, if we went 7 for Jade Face, I always say Jade Face, Gato, then we can easily make a bit of extra time if we need to. But I want to see how far we get by the end of this first 2 hours, and if it seems hopeless, then I'll just call it, and we'll come back to it later. Maybe I'll do even more farming off stream, I don't know, we'll see. And I'll just end the night with some Luigi's Mansion. So you guys can decide, actually, with me, if that's what we want to do. Because I don't know. Like, even against these big boys, who are, like, much higher level than the other blue boys we were fighting against, like, I'm still higher level than even the big boys. So, like, guys, it inspires confidence, is all I'm saying. Like, we're getting 16,000 XP. I'm just saying, maybe we can use it. Maybe I'd like to be level 80 before Dixon. Just saying, just thinking out loud. Plus, there's a bunch of blue thingies we can pick up. And yes, I know that there's a ladder right there that we can grab that would allow us to cancel all of this and completely ignore it, but I really do think that in the long run, things like this are gonna pay off. Because things could easily go the way of the dinosaur, and I do not mean extinction, I mean rather, things could get rather prickly. I vote Griffin dies. We control your fate. If they do a fucking Xenoblade Chronicles 2 tie-in for the Xenoblade Definitive Edition, I'm castrating myself. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. They're totally probably gonna do that. Totally probably. That's very scary, because they did a shitty Rex call forwards, call back in Torna, and it took the wind out of the sails of that. Like, I get it, you want to build, like, a grand thing that has, like, these elaborate connections, but I feel like when you associate yourself with Xenoblade 2, when you tie yourself to Xenoblade 2 like that, you almost, like, pull you get, I mean, to use a scavenging metaphor for you Xenoblade 2 heads, of which I know there are none, you anchor yourself down. Because he has an anchor shot, and he goes under the cloud sea. Not chaining enough, not using party commands. What's a party command? Listen, I'd like to do good. I would like to do good, but if there are some last-minute tips and tricks that could help me, then I would like to know them. I would like to see it. There's a big exclamation mark up there, but I don't know if that is ladder or if this is tunnel. Oh, I guess I could have... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I think I do have to go... Right, you're right. I think this is the kitchen, maybe? Deadly kiwi. I guess that's not much of a kiwi then, is it? That's a very good place for this collectible. Oh, can I not reach this? It's gonna make me drop down onto it, I bet. Ooh, that's nasty. Okay, so I do need to use this ladder now, though. You know, climbable surfaces. I don't know, usually it's like a vine, that's just a hole. A gash, if you will. Alright, I think what I'm going to do... I do want to go for that... for the dinosaur world. But I need to set this off first. And then I think that'll release the gate? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Dixon took the elevator. We gotta hit the button and wait patiently now. ZR plus up changes party AI behavior. I know that, but... was there an instance in the encounter with... Hell Raspberry! Oh, by the way, I've been finding a lot of really good items with really funny names lately. I hope we see more of them as I explore the rest of Prison Island. And, you know, the stuff that comes after that. Insanity Moss. Because if we're fighting one enemy at a time, the only one that I like to really use is Let's Focus Our Efforts, the ZR plus up. But I don't think... This is a long way down, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think it would have, like... come in handy in that instance, would it? Lightning Weasel. Yeah, let me show you some of my techniques on these guys too. These are some more of the laser dinos that I was talking about. I'm glad they actually do make a little bit of a comeback in this instance, because there are some cool designs that I ran into while fighting. And there's one more thing that I forgot to show you guys that I found out about, so I'll have to take a look at the map after I do that and show you what I've been up to all this time. I've wanted so badly for this to work, so I've put in a lot of time into trying to wind up with a good... We've also been getting a lot of those art books lately, but I haven't used them yet. I haven't read them yet. less of a matter of Griffin can't read and Griffin won't read. But let me put this away. Let me bring up the map, because if I go, not the kitchen. So earlier, this is where we came in from, right? And I looked like a little bit at this bridge, and there were some flying boys. But while I was farming, I like went further down this path, and there's just like this big empty area with like a big blank spot on it called the Damaged Transporter. It just had like a mini boss that was like a giant nebula. Thought I would mention that because I'm probably not going to go back there. And I thought you should know. All right. Speaking of nebuluses, wait a second, where'd they go? She's not coming down! Oh, I think they're behind me. But that's okay, because I want more dinos instead. And it seems like if I want to open the gate to make like a little bit of a shortcut for myself, this is where I would be to do that, so let's get them.
We can't lose!
Don't let a single one escape.
The Definitive Edition art style doesn't look as iffy as Shulk did in Xenoblade 2. I'm not quite sold on the Definitive Edition art style. I don't know. I really like what they did with the environments, but I'm still not so sure about the character designs. They've definitely done more. One thing that I really liked about 2 is like how the hair looked. Like I didn't like. I mean, I dislike Pyra and Mithra both, but if I have to choose, I'm a Pyra kind of guy. But she has like very like bouncy hair. It has very good physics, I find. It looks really cute. And it seems that that is a good aspect that they have brought over to 2, but it seems that they've like, instead of just upgrading the graphics, they've like gone back and changed the art style. Like if you look at like the artwork to the left of us right now, in the menu that shows like the health and everything, like the characters aren't gonna look like those portraits. It's not based on the original art style anymore, so maybe it'll warm up to me, but I think I still prefer 1's original art style. There's a really gorgeous, poster that they did for Club Nintendo. I don't want to do this though. I didn't. Oh, great. That's not gonna do a goddamn thing. Yeah, topple then break, Griffin. Great idea. Probably could have just used shield, but okay, it's fine. And that topple didn't even work. I mean, Ryan's fine. He just got knocked around a little bit, but probably could have handled that better. But there's a Smash 4 Club Nintendo poster that they did with like Shulk and Bowser and Kirby and whatnot. I think Martha's maybe there too. It's like based on the trailer where Bowser comes along and then Shulk backslashes him to hell. And I think if you were to ask me what like an HD remaster or a remake of Xenoblade 1 would look like, I would definitely say closer to something like that that respects the original designs, instead of like just making it 2, because I think 2 is kind of worse. Uh-oh, shock roar.
Just what I needed. What about me?
Come on, come on. Just take a nap, just lie down, it's fine. Just take a break, it's fine. See, like, we're already halfway to 80. And we're getting so many of these goddamn books! Which has unintentionally become an amazing benefit to all this farming, is that I've been getting a lot of these master arts learned. Not necessarily for, wait a second, this doesn't lead to the... Where am I? Oh, well that's a thing that I need to unlock, but I'd also like to go and do this so that I have the shortcut if I want it. I don't know, that poster you're talking about looks a lot closer to the art style for Definitive Edition than 2 to me. Maybe I'd have to look at the trailer. Oh, it's locked from this side too? Where's the key? Ah, I guess I'll ignore it then. I'm sure I'll find a fast travel point sooner or later. It's fine. It's fine. Didn't matter to me anyways. We gotta move. We got bigger fish to fry. The bone pillar control. It's a bone, Luigi! Yeah. Okay, so now we can cross over and do... Oh, right, no. Okay. I was wondering what these pools were for. Because another thing that I did, if you'll take a look at the map, is that I, like... When you fill in areas on the map, like I'll go back to this floor again, you can see that the edges of this are kind of cut off because I didn't walk there. So I was very thorough with this area to actually like walk all around and fill in all the map spots. So my guess would be either we need to go this way, fill in some more stuff there, or go to this marker here. We don't really have one of those little driving game instruction arrows this time around. All we have is Chase Dixon. But we are finding new areas, we are exploring, so I'm happy with this for now. The first sanctum, Luigi. You? Oh, I don't mind you at all. You're just a fucking horse with hooves. No, those aren't hooves. Those are just real feet. That's worse. Go back to hooves. Wait, no, this sucks. It's my bones, Luigi. Why'd you take them? For a sculpture. I chiseled it. I was gonna cut them up and sell them as souvenirs. Oh, I've been dazed. Now I'm bitch. Oh man, I missed it. Rats. Very curious which way this is gonna go. Ryan, you gotta, thank you. Yo, we gotta go. Uh-oh, a vision. Both sanctums have extra chests. Well, I do like chests. You got a gape, so that's Charlotte's best weapon if you don't have good gems. And if I do have good gems, then what? The Howl of Darkness. No owl-wooing, $350 penalty. Not much I can do about that. I see Wild's down, which he did not. Let me heal Ryan while I'm at it though. I need to make sure I use that as soon as I see an opportunity to do it. Because the longer I go without, then the longer I have to wait for next time when I really do need it in a situation like that. I'm noticing that they daze us when they get toppled. I wonder if that's like some sort of thing that they have. And it definitely is. And chat's gonna be like, Griffin, of course it is. How could you not notice that? Griffin, what have you done? And I'll say, I'm sorry. Ryan, can you... Oh, I was gonna say distract them, but this works too. Yeah, it must be some sort of thing that they have, because every time I attack while they're down, I get dazed. Interesting. Don't think I've seen anything like that before. So it looks like the one thing that I know how to do in Break Topple Days is perhaps not as effective as I once thought it was. Oh no! Cloak of Darkness. Still not doing enough focus attacks. Okay, so I'm standing in a room with one enemy. I'm sorry if you explained this to me before. I should be looking at chat more often, but there's been a lot of battles so far. Using, you know, ZR and then focus attacks. When you do that, that's when you're like, if you're fighting multiple enemies and you only want to focus in on one, right? Are there additional perks to saying let's focus our efforts on one enemy? Because if so, I would like to know them. I would like to see it. I'm getting good timing with these Shadow Eyes, though. I'm finding a lot of, as soon as I think that I need them, I have them. Yeah, that's a real thing that's happening then. That's definitely what's going on here. That said, I don't know if I've been having really good luck, or if I'm over-leveled for this, or I'm playing competently, or just sheer luck. But I'm just saying that I haven't died yet, and that makes me feel good. That makes a Griffin happy. There are additional perks. They enable AI area of effects on lone enemies. Oh, so are there like arts that Charlotte and Ryan aren't using that maybe they would use if I focused in? That's interesting to know. God, we're getting so much. I mean, I haven't checked to see how this compares to what I currently have equipped, but the fact that we're finding a lot of items in like a late game area is like, that's good news to me. I like the sound of that. Thank you. You're over leveled. Okay. See, you know what? If that is the case, I'm fine with that. I can live with that. That was, after all, the intended effect. You missed the... There were extra chests? Sorry, Ryan, we gotta go. You gotta work those... Ryan hasn't been wearing pants this whole time. And it's a good thing, too. I mean, I don't know if that's a thing that I'll rectify, but it's interesting to note that that's something that I can go back to do if I need to. Yeah, there were these black things. See, Sonic 06 has tainted me, because I thought that these were fucking altars to place your daughter on and then do a sacrificial ritual with the Chaos Emerald. They are chests, god damn it. What you got? Ooh. Ooh. These are nice things indeed. Quick, Silver the Hedgehog, take Sharla. Take Juju. Ryan has Berserker, Aura Burst, War Swing, and Lariat. All of those count as area of effect. Is that so? Okay, I'll make super sure to do that then, because that sounds super helpful. Thank you very much. It seems like it has a topple spike, which causes daze. To spike this, spike that. You don't have optimal gems, so a gape is probably still your best weapon. Well, when I was farming, I was getting a lot of gems as drops from the enemies that I was fighting in here. I don't know specifically what materials I have. At some point, if need be, we can take a look at them. But do you think it's worth going back and forging more gems, or is it too late for that? This is more so just like, I'm just thinking like if we decide I want to do one more stream of this instead of finishing it tonight. But yeah, you know what? I keep saying that I only want to start fucking with inventory once I like hit a wall so that I don't rely on the perks that I get from this too soon. But hey, I'll give her a gape. Right now she's got satellite shots, so in terms of... Oh, this is the most... I'm seeing a lot of reds here. I'm also seeing a lot of reds here though, so this is... It is HP up 30%. Yeah, okay, I want this. I've decided I want this. Look at the health that you get from that. Zooey mama. Look at this. Look at this. It's like she fell off a goddamn cliff because she has to do so much auto healing. Yeah, I think I can make a few sacrifices. Not gonna lie, it's up to you. Well, I'm just thinking of it not from a perspective of like, oh, what's chat feel like? Although that is a bit of a factor. No, I'm just curious by the end of 2 hours where we're going to be in terms of progress, because if I'm like banging my head against something by that point, then maybe sure, I'll back out one more time and it'll do even more farming and I'll come back and I'll be level 99. The second sanctum. It's a sanctum, Luigi! So is this just gonna be the exact same thing? I mean, there's treasure abound in here, so I don't mind. I'm just a little curious. But look at this though, we're getting pretty damn close to 80 already. And we've barely even like... There's a little bit more ahead. There's like a second half to all of this, I think. There's like another building that you go to, but I don't think it's here. There's like a teleporter that we need to find, but it's nowhere marked on the map from what I can tell. On specially marked boxes of cereal. This is a really funny ability, honestly. That it just topples you when you topple it. Right. Oh, right, focus. Why did you say Zooey Mama? Because I was very surprised that the numbers were as big as they were. I don't know, isn't that just a thing that you say as an expression of wow, you know?
Can you still fight?
Did I do something wrong? I don't know, that's just like a playground expression, isn't it? I forget if I told Ryan to focus before, but I also heard him scream Lariat, so I'm assuming I did the correct thing here. And it works when they're dazed, too. Both of those will topple you. Which, again, I find really funny. No, it's from fucking Diary of a... Oh, I don't even know. I have never read those books. That explains that. Okay, so... When they say Zooey Mama in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, why do they say that? What does it mean? What the fuck? I remember when I moved and I went to 7th grade in Catholic school, people told me that I looked like the kid from that movie at the time. And I don't know if that's true. I wouldn't know. I was more of a Captain Underpants kind of guy back in the day. Which I have also never seen the film adaptation of, though I hear it was actually pretty damn good. It means nothing, it's a dumb made-up phrase. this womps.
Easy there, Ryan. Let's keep up the pressure. I'm really feeling
Then I can make it mean whatever I want it to mean. What do you mean it doesn't mean anything? Why would people say it then? Did you notice that Ryan has much better aggro? The horse was like standing on top of Charla. Oh, Xenoblade, I love you. It was one of the characters making a comic strip, and the last panel always ended as in Zooey Mama as an anti-joke. I'm reclaiming it. Come on, Mario!
I thought we were done for.
I think we need to take a break.
You're using it correctly? Wow. Yay. 30-foot vertical leap. Are these things on the side also big treasure chests? Okay, they're not. See, I don't even know. Anything could be a treasure chest by this point. Who knows? Who's to say? Boy. This sure is a quantity of items. Did the stream stop? The screaming is just on loop? Wait, what? Is it? I'm looking at OBS. It says that I'm still live. It doesn't say that I'm dropping frames. I mean, it says that frames have been dropped, but the number's not going up at the moment, so it seems that it's over, so maybe just wait a second. The leap was so high it broke his stream. Wait, are you guys like, okay, if I'm back, tell me, okay? Say Zooey Mama if I'm back. Oh no, his stream crashed? What the fuck? Well, it's just you and me, YouTube audience. You know, how have you guys been doing, YouTube audience? I don't care if it's not live, tell me about your day. Yo, leave a comment below, right below the like button. So let's see, where am I after next? Let's take one more glance at the map here. So if we've got... I wonder if the area that I just dropped down to is optional. It's more likely than you think. Let's see. Oh, there's an exclamation point here? Maybe that's where I want to head back to then. Unfortunately, there's no, like, fast travel points. So I think the fastest way down is, you know, down. Oh, hey, it's back? It's back for me? Okay, okay. Too bad, Griffin, the YouTube audience doesn't get their private time. I don't know. Those people exist. I like them. I like them just fine. Okay, so I get you and I get you. Strong screw. Watch that be like a food item. And Deadly Kiwi be like a item to repair weapons or something. God, that was so fucking funny though it cut off at the perfect time. I have no idea what that would have looked like, but I'm very happy that you guys had fun. I'm gonna go after this guy one more time. See, what I've also noticed in going back and forth between this room several times is that when you like warp up here through that little teleporter, sometimes the daddy dino isn't here and only the baby dino is here. And I don't know why that is. I mean, it plays like the you will know our names when you fight them. So you would think that they would be a unique monster, but they also don't leave a grave behind, which unique monsters do? Because everybody else respawns because they're normal monsters except that guy. Well, there's no grave, so he's got to be a normal monster. So then what's the reason? I don't know, makes you think. I'm the daddy dino now. I'll just follow you and then they won't notice me, and then it'll be fine. There's a new daddy in town! You went ah ha 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 and it froze. It cut off right after that, so if you hit play, it would just loop that 1 second and then stop again. If I ever have a website, that's what I want it to be. You just go there and it's like, it's just a laugh, and then, I don't know, the browser window closes or something. And then you say, oh, nice try, Griffin, you can't fool me. I know the shortcut, Command-Shift-T. And then you open it back up, and then it just does that again and then closes again. It's like one of those boxes with like a little switch that like turns itself off when you flick the switch. Like a little arm comes out of the box to turn itself off. I would make like the website equivalent of that.
Now it's right. You're a lifesaver. Bring it on.
Man, I used to be so good at HTML. What happened, Griffin?
Yeah. Let's do it. Take this.
Now!
I feel like that's probably, like, after this session, I'm probably not gonna, I did not mean to do that. I'm probably not gonna stream again for a little bit, but I'm gonna have some time to work more on that BRB that Itz and I did during the Galaxy Gallery, from a few days ago. I don't know. I'm just saying that, like, by the time I will be streaming again, Xenoblade or not, we'll have some cool things to look forward to, hopefully. And hopefully the emotes will be done. Still not enough Ryan action. Well, have I been paying the price yet? I don't know. Maybe a little bit. Maybe I could be doing things faster, but I don't know if I'm doing them, like, disastrously bad. See, that's the thing, is that now that I'm Señorita Scarab, that's really good. That's real good. The thing about the farming that I did ahead of time is that I want Rune to be bad at this. Because whether or not I try, in some way or another I will. You know, I do the Rhine thing and then there's 12 other things that I'm not doing that chat's gonna get mad about. So I just need to, like, mitigate that with enough levels, I think, is the problem. Yeah, oh, yeah, Ryan was like, what on Bionis is that? I never beat this guy. Well, no, because the floor lowered the first time, so what should I have done? Maybe I was supposed to go around for a loop, I don't know. Anyways, this would definitely do the trick. That ought to do it. And I will focus our efforts, too. Just for you, chat. Just for you. Like, look at this. This is like a real boss now. And we already got him down to like halfway. I mean, Ryan's toppled, but I'm sure once he gets back up, then the thing that I just said will actually be true. It's not my problem. I'm not doing it. It's not my problem. It's not my job. It's Ryan's ass, not mine. Then again, isn't it? Shulk be like, Buenos dias, Ryan. I'm sorry, that's not... You can't just do that! Wait, what? Okay, this is what happens when we get cocky, Griffin. I mean, but it's not over yet, though. Maybe I need to do a chain attack? I don't know. Is this a temporary thing, or are they gonna cut this out anytime soon, maybe? They keep resisting. No, okay, they're back down. It's a time for you to die!
I'm not doing too.
I'm sorry, did they just yeet Charla? No, Charla's all the way back. She ain't doing fine. Not my problem. Speaking of not my problem, did you guys see...
Sorry.
So last night, they said that there was going to be a big announcement related to Super Nintendo World, which is the theme park that they're doing with Universal Studios. And then today happened, kind of right before the stream actually, and they just released like this bizarre, overproduced music video that had nothing to say about their plans for the theme park. So I have no idea what I'm supposed to have gleaned from that, aside from the fact that Nintendo has lots of money. Not enough purge queues. Purge queues, you say? What is a purge queue? That's what you use on Telethia. That guy's not a Telethia. It's scary, the Super Nintendo World thing? The empty throne. Wait, guys, hold on. The empty throne? Hold on. This is not going to last in any meaningful way, but like what I can't control my hands right now. This is just what my body's doing now. Okay. You know what? I'm liking this walk cycle. Maybe I will play as Ricky for a little bit. Misa must order the Senate to offer additional powers. That kind of is what this room is, though. I'm sorry, I'm not a big prequel nut, so I don't know the direct quote, but you get the bit that I'm going for. Just Telethia? I don't know. Isn't that what that's for? Because Telethia cancels out Shulk's future vision, and then they become impervious to his attacks, and then you use Shulk's purge art to undo that? I actually don't know where this portal's going to lead, so just to be careful. So that Riki doesn't get kicked like a fucking soccer ball, I'm gonna switch back to Shulk. Fuck Riki? Femi, that's surprising. Usually when I say fuck Riki, everybody gets mad at me for saying that. How come you can say that? I've been warming up to Riki finally. That's not the right reason? Okay, what is the reason then? Wait, Purge buffs you? Also, hey guys, I found the second half. Here it is. These were the guys who were on the way to that broken teleporter thingy. I don't know if they're going to come after me or not. They kind of just like being background objects. Like some earlier ones, like I tried to fight these guys and they just don't seem interested most of the time. But this one apparently is. So great. But look at this. 75 to R79. Level 79. It's not as funny when this guy floats because he's not a horse. Because I'm right, always. That's not the right reason. What does Purge actually do? I don't know. I thought it was for the Telethia thing. If it's not that, then I don't know what. Would Purge have undone their auto level up thingy that they pulled back there? Would that have like canceled that sooner? Because it turned off on its own. I'm sorry. Those items said Rex on them. Lightning Weasel. Lightning Weasel. Oh, I thought this was an item. I've made this mistake several times because the torches look like the items that you can pick up sometimes. The little blue balls with the beam of light. These things. The lightning weasels. That's why they glow. Guys, for the items that we pick up, sometimes I cannot help but wonder, what the fuck does a lightning weasel look like? There's an item I picked up that's just called Angry Monkey that I did off stream. We haven't found any angry monkeys yet, but like, that's not even like a fantasy item. That's just an angry monkey. What is it? What does the angry monkey do? Aside from sing songs about how Donkey Kong is turned into a robot. Purge removes auras. Hey guys, what's an aura? Okay, but would an aura be an example of the things that the Telethia do that make Shulk stupid? This is changing my world. So in the future, what would be an example of like an opportunity where I would want to use Purge? If I use Purge on these guys, would it do anything? Like what does it do? Also, I'm seeing more of these blues over here, and I gotta grab them. Heart to heart? Eh? Eh? Come on. I know that I never will be able to... Oh. Laser horses now. I know that I'll never be able to get those because I only use like this combination of units, but I'm always so hopeful whenever I walk up to them. Like maybe there'll just be something that happens to involve the team that I usually use. And I know it's my own fault that I'm ineligible for so many of those, but I'm always curious. I always want to go out of my way a little bit just to see what's up with that.
Let's focus our efforts.
Okay, I also told Ryan to focus, so we'll see what he does now. He toppled. I like it when he topples. Uh-oh. You! I'm not in the mood, Babar. That was a hell of a backslash. Okay, I want to focus on... Not you. I want to focus on you next. And you gotta help. Yeah, okay, so Ryan's using Lariat, so that's good news. That's good to hear. I'm gonna use this on... God. Oh my god, he's God. Also, somebody just fell off the fucking cliff. Wait, no, it's okay. He died, but he got better. It's fine.
Yeah, you like that? Right.
Now, I don't know if this is specifically like a Xenoblade 1 thing, but I recall in 2, if one of your party members like fell off of the cliff like that, they wouldn't come back like they do in 1. Am I misremembering, or am I correct to remember this? I'm just gonna use one of these, because honestly... Because honestly, I've about had it with these horsies. Oh, thank you, I could use some healing. These are getting a little bit spicy a moment ago. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is getting a little bit much. But also, the original challenge was just to fight these 3 horses, and then the game decided to say, well, did you bring enough gum for the whole class? And now the whole class is here. I really want to focus on that guy last, what with the exploding, but come on, there you go. That's the one I want. Let's focus. These ones go down really quickly as well, so I just need to put in the... No, not you. The new gate. There you go. God, there are so many enemies here. And we don't have to, like, get all of them, but just, like, there's always one more that can join in on the battle. Pretty much if enemies start glowing a random color, it's worth purging, since aura as a term indicates light. Have you noticed that all party auras make allies glow, like Berserker makes Ryan glow red? Oh yeah, there he is! He's got some swirls on him, for sure. Oh no, look at this guy now! Come on. What is it? There's more of them. Okay, well, I'm gonna focus on this guy for now. Because they're being a real bother. And you know what, I'm gonna be extra. I'm gonna even try using a chain attack. Someone's gonna die.
I'm not sure how much longer I can last.
Charlotte, could you... Okay, never mind that then. No chain attack for now. Like, boy, this is a bit much. And the fact that I'm finding it a bit much is most concerning of all.
A vision.
Imagine being at the end of the game and learning things like this still. Technically, auras and buffs are slightly different in this game, huh? This would necessitate speed, which is this, which is run. Yeah. I'm just gonna get out of the way just in case, just to be careful, because I think we all took damage from that. Oh, perfect, perfect. They're out of range. You know what? Okay, fuck it. I'm leaving that guy alone. We're gonna go after these guys instead. Because honestly, like, what am I gonna do? These are easier to, like, fight back against in the immediate term than the Nebula. So we'll come back to that. But we've got bigger problems at the moment that are going to swallow us up if we don't take care of them now. See, like, this isn't so bad. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. And we're almost gonna level up too, so that's good news as well. That's the daddy, so we'll go after the baby first. And everything will be fine. Is this guy gonna fall off the cliff? Oh, he almost did. He almost did. I've been learning a lot as well about just enemy hitbox weirdness, because it takes priority. Like, if an enemy decides to move and you want to get in its way, then you just get pushed aside. The enemy takes control. But when multiple enemies occupy, like, a tight space, I noticed when I was farming some weird shit happening. Because they both demand everything. So this is gonna be speed on Charlotte. Might be a little too late on that, but yep. What are you doing? Taking a nap. Okay, and that's gonna be shield. Now you just get trampled. Shulk gets hit by a fucking car. No, I'm not gonna use it. This guy can go down, no problem. Oh boy. This sure is a doozy. And yet, like, hey, it's putting me on the ropes. But I'm finding ways to figure it out, in spite of that.
Time for a chain attack.
Is it time? No, it's not time for a chain attack. I disagree with that. It's a time for you to die, is what, that's the only time it is. See, this guy doesn't seem as keen on getting broken as the others, so...
Let's focus our efforts.
And I'll tell Ryan to do that too, because I'm assuming that's the reason I keep getting targeted like that. I kind of wish I knew some of these facts while I was farming earlier, because, boy, they sure would have helped. Did the, I think the Nebula guy exploded, actually. So in a way, that solved itself. It worked itself out. I was kind of hoping to demonstrate, though, that this chain attack business that I was talking about, because it feels really good to pull off. When you see it coming and you're like, nah, I see you, and then you stop that right in its tracks. I think this is going to be a situation where I use Shaker Edge, just because. Because I don't know necessarily how to break them without chain attacking otherwise. So let's do a shield. Yeah, you got it. I still kind of wish I figured out how to manage the purple warnings, because if that were the case, then I would be invincible, but I guess that keeps things spicy, I don't know. Again, like, I'm thinking about what's at the top of these stairs, and like, potentially we can make it through effectively unscathed, but I don't know. It could still go either way, and that's just when it comes to this guy, let alone what could happen with what comes later. Come on, slash one more time and then I'll use shield. Shield. After this, I might look into upgrading everybody's arts as well, because I'm sitting on a lot of books, and I'm beginning to realize there's no reason to sit on those. Especially because we are going to be coming up to another pretty big challenge. Like, this was more so unexpected, but I know for a fact that what's up ahead is going to be harder than this, so we'll see. Buffs don't emit a light, and buffs can also stack with auras. It's fine. No more. Yes! The number go up! Phew! And then another 3 enemies make their way down the hall or the bridge. Phew! Oh my god, I have too many swords! Let's see, what do we have? Let's sort by attack, go to the back. Oh boy. Let's look for things that have like matching names, and then I'll get like, if I have like multiple of something, then I'll get rid of them. Yeah, you don't need Gatto's rifle, it's fine. Who needs that? We got 2 Comet Biters. This one has 1 slot, so we'll discard that. The Rex Biter. That one just goes yeah, and says weird things about women. We got a couple of these. Got a couple of these, a lot of these actually. Okay. That on its own should free up quite a bit of space, but I'll do these as well. Just so that we don't have to worry about this for quite a while longer. Because we have been getting a ton of nice stuff while we've been here on Prison Island. So I want to, you know, it's more than just this Comet Biter here that we're going to have to worry about. By the time we reach the top of this place. Against purple arts, there's non-shulk methods to wipe them. Buffs are typically blue, while auras are orange. So, buffs can stack with buffs, but auras can't stack with other auras in the same character. Riki has Banquet Biter, that's his best weapon without good gems. I guess I'm not gonna use Riki. But I will heed that advice, because there's no reason not to. It's time to bite the Banquet. I don't think I've ever used Riki in a battle. Banquet Biter. Yeah. There you go. It's just a gun. Riki gets a gun. It's just a pistol. Realistic gun. Here's coconut gun. Deadly kiwi. Let's see. Is there... How much of this road is left? Because it's gotta... This seems... No, right. Okay. God, this Prison Island music is great as well. Right, this is the spot that I was thinking of. Now we're here. This is it, Luigi! Except not, because I know more is to come.
Where are we? What is this place?
Where am I?
It looks like a
The design of these indoor areas, now that we get to
There's an
thoroughly
altar over
explore them,
there.
though, is really, really nice.
These have scary faces.
We better take a look.
Considering you don't chain all that often, Ricky would be the best party member for your playstyle. I mean, I like chaining, I just only do it for bosses because
You see something
I'm very conservative about it. I don't know.
indentation. It looks like something should fit inside it.
Yep.
Because I like doing
Pretty
chain
feel
attacks,
like
it's just that
something
I
here.
die a lot. But
probably
with all
way
the
up to the
preparations
top.
that I've done,
Could it really
maybe
be that
I should
easy?
start doing that more often. It
There's
just
no
can
use
sometimes
thinking
be a
about it.
risky move. I
Let's
don't know.
search for whatever fits into the gap.
Believe me though, when we get to bits that come later here towards the end of Prison Island, is there a reason to be conservative about it? Yes, because using a chain attack, when a battle starts, there's a blue gauge in the top left. Your Monado arts are charged by auto attacks, and the party gauge is filled by using arts. And if a party member falls, then you use the talent gauge, which is the 3 blue bars in the top left. You use one of those chunks to revive a party member. So if you do a chain attack, you have to drain all 3 of those, which yeah is like extra damage, but also if a party member ends up dying immediately after that, then whoopsie, you're all out of anything to help them with. And then you're in real trouble. Okay, this guy's all on his own, so let's see if I can demonstrate what I've been talking about all along with a guy like this.
Anyone dying out there?
Leave it to Ryan.
I can attack him through the goddamn fence. Get back here! He's running! He's making a break for it! Is he actually? Wow. He's not interested apparently. Heart to heart? Hell, Raspberry. The party gauge isn't filled by arts, it's filled by bonus conditions and crits. Wait, what? That was my understanding of it. By bonus conditions and crits? What's a bonus condition? Oh, so it boils down to Griffin's usual problem of playing the long in a hard game better than doing more damage. Basically, it's Hollow Knight all over again. Hollow-ver again. There's nothing this way. I don't know why I'm doing that. Bonus conditions would be stuff like using Slit Edge and Air Slash from the side, or Backslash from behind. Oh, okay. Well, I do that. Haha, I do that. This is the place. I mean, there's gonna be some birds that come after us here. However, oh my god, look at these fucking gremlins. See, the thing is that I don't remember these guys being hard, but I also don't remember the other guys that came after us on the other bridge to be hard. So I don't know which way this is gonna go, but we'll see. See, the good news is that I kind of always do attacks by satisfying the bonus conditions. Really only when I'm like up against a wall will I start ignoring things like that. If I'm like, if someone's right on the edge of like going down, I should just need to get one more art in there to make them die a little bit faster, then I will. But that is, you know, how I usually like to go about things. So to me, it's basically the same. Basically, I'm right. That is good to know, though. Thank you. So for example, I was talking about using Shaker Edge when an enemy isn't toppled more often, just when I have exhausted all of my other things. So if I do what I was talking about earlier with that, for example, that would fill the talent gauge. Also, I forgot to tell Ryan to focus. That's gonna be a tricky habit to get into, even though this would be the scenario that I was talking about earlier, you know, when you're in a group of enemies, you know. Where whether or not I'm thinking about using Ryan's area of effect abilities, like even by my own logic, that's just what I should do. Also, the bar seems to fill pretty fast. Well, my party members seem to die pretty fast, most of the time anyways, so that's kind of what I go off of. God, this guy's so tall! I can't even see! I can't even get behind to attack. There we go. was tricky. Especially hitboxes on flying enemies can be very wacky. Mean, huh? Okay, now I gotta use backslash. See, it's hard to tell when they rotate. They're just a big mass of wings and flappy bits. But I'm not doing so bad. This is like the third guy that is triggered "You Will Know Our Names" to start playing, and it feels good. Yo, how come this guy is called Giga Purr if he's not a giant cat? Explain that one, Monolith Soft. Amateurs. It's been full for like 90% of this fight, but it's also been against baby enemies, so I've never felt the need to do a massive amount of damage because normal arts can do the trick, you know? It just feels like it's too extra. And there is a time and a place to be extra, and it doesn't, to me, it doesn't come off as like worth it doing for normal battles. It's like the bros attacks in the Mario and Luigi games. Like I only like doing those during boss battles as well. Which I'm sure when I inevitably stream one of those and that shows itself, that behavior, chat's going to be very mad at me and be, Griffin, you're playing the game wrong. Let's see, if I can get behind this guy and there's still like, see, I don't know. I'll do a chain attack, I'll do one, just for fun. For fun, in a Xenoblade game! Also, never mind, I'm dead, so that is not happening. See? See what would have happened if I did a chain attack? Everything would have been for naught. Whew! And that is why we don't do chain attacks, point proven. I mean, you could also say, oh, but Griffin, if you did it sooner, then you wouldn't have died at all. To which I say, heh, a little bit. Griffin, do not tell me you I do that! Why? What's wrong with... Sometimes I just don't have syrup, I don't know. I feel like in the Mario and Luigi games, that's even less necessary. Oh my god, look at where the fucking chest ended up! How am I supposed to reach that? Wait a second. Are you kidding me? Oh!
Maybe
Oh no! Wait, no! Wait a second. Can I like jump across this? No! No! It's fine, I'll get some claws and shit, whatever. It's not like I care. If you did a chain, it would have died 5 minutes ago. I will be pissed because that's fucking stupid. Good bird noises in this game. Griffin, literally every single one of those games gives you way more than the amount of money you need to get syrup. Oh, I don't know, I just don't like being cold. I'm the kind of, I'm just responsible. I make sure that the brothers invest, I make sure that the brothers save, and I make sure that the brothers have a good retirement fund. I make sure I get hooked on the brothers. That's literally some 2 is less than 1 ass logic. You know, I don't like being dragged for this, but you guys are not wrong, which is the worst part. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played a Mario and Luigi game in a long time, and with the Mario and Luigi game, difficulty-wise, the stakes are a lot higher. Aren't as high as they are with Xenoblade, so if I do end up streaming one of those, I feel like I'll have more room to experiment with that than I do here. I don't know. I'm sure if I like started experimenting sooner with Xenoblade, then I wouldn't have got myself into the situation, but now is certainly not the time. But except it is, because chain attacks is the one thing that I already have, all the pieces that I need, so just shush. I'll learn. I'll handle it, I'll do it later. They're gonna need that retirement fund because you're spending that long playing through the game. Okay, we got 2 more gremlins. In bed with the goblin. Kissing goblins. To be fair, this is one of the crappiest parties for Chain, so even if he did Chain, it would be mostly pitiful. That's the kind of language I like to hear from chat. Pitiful, thanks. That's more like it. Really want to get behind this guy, but there's not really much of a way to do it. Listen, the enemies are dying one way or another. It's fine. Funky dance! That's what I like to see. At best, he can do slit edge, headshot, sword drive. Well, if you match the colors, don't you get like extra turns to like keep going? Or what dictates that? If not that. Because I could like start with like a side, and then when it loops back around, I could do a backslash. And I think Grind has more red abilities too. It's just Charlotte who only has the one red ability to attack with. With Berserker before the chain. No, I'll get that on the way down. Whew. Okay. Nice spiral staircase in this game. I don't know why I'm saying that like sarcastically. This is a good moment. I'm really gonna miss these item names, I gotta say. I mean, these are not all the Xenoblade games to stream, so I'm sure one day I will return, but I don't know. Angry Monkey! Like, this is funnier than anything I could come up with on purpose. The Dragon Summon. Oh, I always remember this being a really cool particle effect. Yeah, look at this. And then it makes a Majora's Mask bell sound effect. I can't get over this because now every time I look at the screen, I notice the full blue bar in the top left and I just lose it. Listen, you guys like complaining so much? Hey! Well now, going by Griffin logic, this is the big boy who I will use the blue on. Absurd branch. Absurd branch. I think I can just jump, right? And I can splish? Yeah. Chains can get really broken in this game if you utilize them. Extra turns equals 30% party affinity, plus 30% max tension, plus 20% to skill links, and plus 20% pressing B after the first chain. That's when the little prompt comes up with the shrinking circle, right? Or is this like one of those Pokemon rumors? If you hold B after the Pokeball shakes 2 times, it'll guarantee a catch. If you yell into the microphone, it'll guarantee a catch. What are things like that you guys remember hearing on the playground back in the day? Like, because there are genuine playground rumors that end up being true. Like, did you know that in Mario Kart, you can get a boost at the start if you press the buttons just the right way? Like, guess not always. It's interesting that it just brought this. Usually this is like for rematches, but I guess there's no cutscene for this anyways. But what are like some fake rumors in the style of that didn't end up being true? God, this guy's so fucking cool. Okay, here goes nothing. This is really what I think what's going to decide whether or not we finish the game tonight. I mean, I think Dixon will too, but I mean, you know, if we can't get past this guy, I don't think Dixon's gonna be much easier, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see about that. Also, I gotta make sure to tell Ryan to focus. Thanks. Charla.
Thanks.
See, it's tricky to even, like, position yourself, in the right, angles for the arts on this. Because he's so big that there's, like, a lot to walk around. And also when you get targeted, it's not nice. Nice dragon taint in this game.
Cool. Let's do it. Stream edge.
Oh god, they're all toppled. They're all dead! There we go. I heard once, did you know in Superstar Saga, you can use special moves on regular enemies? Wait, what? Oh man, I must have been doing it wrong the whole time. I never knew. Man, don't I feel like an idiot. Fuck.
Sorry, it's my fault.
Let's focus our efforts.
Thank you, thank you.
My right
Can't say that I particularly like being targeted in this way, both by the dragon and by chat.
things are really heating up.
Guys, it's okay. Like, I'm getting yelled at for a game that I'm not even playing.
Let's keep up the pressure. This isn't going well. Split edge. Just what I needed. Take this. I see it.
There was also the evil penguin in Club Penguin that would steal your pupples. That one scared me. If you turn your Game Boy upside down, then Dragonite can evolve into Yoshi. Didn't they like actually put that like in a Nintendo Power? I gotta do Shield first actually. I'm gonna do this first and then go help.
Light heal. Cheers, Shulk.
Phew. Oh no, it wore off! Wait, no it didn't. Something else did.
We can definitely do this.
Well, that was a close one though.
Split edge.
I gotta keep healing Ryan. I don't know why Charlotte just decided to help me instead of Ryan there. It has to be pressing B on the rim of a chain link for the perfect. So have I been doing those wrong all along then? Because I thought it was just... Do you have to be a lot more precise with that than I previously thought? Because this is news to me. I mean, I thought I'd been getting perfects, but... So when you say on the rim, it's gotta be like as it hits the outside tip of the inner blue circle?
Just what I needed.
Because if so, fuck, there's no way I'm getting that right. With this capture / input delay. That's like some Paper Mario perfect dodge shit right there. Then again, I do have the Wii U gamepad, which is not only faster than my capture card, but is faster than an HDMI cable. So maybe, I mean, you guys are gonna start hearing a lot more button clickings, but maybe I'll just like start like, I'll just look at the gamepad when I play, and then I'm done. Yeah, you like those loud stick clicks? I mean, not really even clicks, that's just hitting the edge of the analog gate.
Don't worry about it.
Or is it the edge of the circle or the edge of the B icon rather? Ooh! Did not expect that to work out. Nice dragon feet in this game. I want my feet licked! You're above average level, and I helped you get Charlotte a good setup, so you might not die this time. I made sure to omit the and also read that after winning, just for additional effect. There is nothing on the other side. I can turn this on now. Phew! I don't know if we're going to get to 81 by the time we go after Dixon, but we'll see how this goes. Because, like, guys, I think this is it. I think this is like a direct line now. I don't think there's any other in-between sections. Which means we have quite a while to bang our heads against that boss before deciding whether or not we finish the game. But, so far, guys, we're making incredibly good time. Like, I would have expected to get here at, like, the very, very end. One more thing that I will do, though, is finally read all those art books, because there's no reason to hold off on these any longer. I just need to find the inventory first. Where's items? Here we go. And there's gonna be, like, I bet 2 whole rows. Meh, almost one. Okay. Now advanced level. So I got 2 of those. That's been learned. That's been learned. That's been learned. I'm seeing a lot of arts for people who... Okay, Cure Bullet. That's good. Oh, this is all also already been learned? Alright, alright. Bitey Bitey. Ooh. Upgrades for Rhyme. Don't mind if I do... Ooh. So we got doubles for all of Charla's then? Okay, okay, okay. And then one more thing that I will also do is... Because reading the books in and of itself doesn't do anything, because now I gotta go and upgrade them to their potential. That is, if they're actually equipped. Poor Shulk doesn't have any master abilities for any of his arts. Sorry, baby boy. I failed you. Does, hold on, does this central ability cool off? No, that's just when she says she's too hot. Boy, I sure hope there's nothing else equipped that I wish I did more. I mean, I saved right before this, so it's fine, but... So out of what's equipped, that is the extent of what I can do then, yeah? Yes, okay. And then Rhine... Do you have Rage? I don't think he... No, he doesn't have Rage, even. So that's actually nothing. Great. As far as what you have equipped, though, are you also maxed out? Yeah. Out of what he has equipped, there's no gray thingies in sight. So, armor aside, that's the best I can do. That is 10 books, and then 1 for Sharla, and then that's it. Out of what actually got used. Oh, I have to like click this instead of standing on it and waiting.
I can sense Dixon. We must be near the top. If we proceed from here, we will be unable to return. Are you ready to go on?
This really is it, huh, Luigi?
Yes, I'm ready.
Dragon toes, it's almost time for dragon toes.
Aren't you scared?
Oh, very.
No. But still, we must go on.
Agreed. We know what we're fighting for.
We decided ages ago.
Dunban?
Oh, sorry. I just got caught up in the moment.
Come on, Dunban.
Right, let's go. Time to seize our destiny.
You could drop a shield bash from Ryan at this point. Most things are immune to daze from now on. But that's the thing, that's the one thing that I know how to do. What else am I supposed to rely on? Okay, well, if I drop a shield bash, then what should I replace it with? Oh, yay, we get to see the Nopon get slaughtered one more time. Hooray!
Batharon, we can't hold out any longer!
Stop complaining. We're not the only ones fighting. Believe in Shulk and
You
the
also
others.
didn't buy the Berserker
We will
book outside of
defend this
Colony
place
6.
until they get back. That's the plan. So stick
Good
to
thing
it.
I just went to the point of no return! Drop it for whatever red art. Most of them are decent for Ryan. Okay.
That faced Mekon.
They're on our side now. There used to be Homs, all of them. They may look different, but they all want the same thing as us. Juju, let's go.
All right.
Hey guys, what did I miss? I was just thinking about you, Luckily, there weren't any Nopons going to war that you missed, so it's fine. I actually have been doing astoundingly well, though. I mean, by my standards, apparently by chat's, I've still been doing terribly. But I did a lot of farming off-stream, and I haven't died a single time. Which I'm sure is about to end right now, but we fought a lot of monsters, we fought a lot of bosses, we fought a lot of mini-bosses, all of which I did not die to, but now we're about to go to Dixon, so... It was fun while it lasted. Oh, I was suggested one more thing regarding Ryan's art. So I replaced Shield Bash with anything that's red, is what I was told to do. I mean, Hammer Beat's like upgraded a little bit. Same with War Swing. So select this and then swap it with... Oh, I have to horizontal and then I click. Draws aggro. It doesn't say what damage. Oh, yes, it does. I'm an idiot. Okay. I'll just see what does the most. Definitely does more than War Swing, which is the only other red art that I have, it seems. So that kind of settles that. Hammer Beat it is. Okay. We'll save one more time. I can't save. Well, what if I die then? Guys, I think uh-oh. I think I have no choice but to finish this tonight now. I think I have to do Dixon and... what comes next? All in one go. I don't think I get a save or a checkpoint or whatever. Uh-oh. I was hoping I could just save on like a save file all its own, but
Kept me waiting a while,
shit.
Shulk.
Waiting for us to fight you.
Yeah, that's what it's come to. Or will you just shut up and let me kill you?
We'll never do that.
Just as I expected. Wouldn't have it any other way. I've been working for Lord Zanza since the beginning. I raised you purely so he could live on.
I know. And I must thank you for granting me such power. It's all down to you that I'm standing here, ready for you now.
Enough talk, boy.
Dixon! If you're so determined to stop us, then we will kill you!
if you die a billion times, that is. More of a when than if. Also, so much are being over-leveled, we're on par with Dixon now. I'm very curious to know what Snoodoodle is going to think of something like this. Also, I gotta tell Ryan to focus. Right off the bat. Guys, his HP is going down kind of fast. I mean, he hasn't really done any attacks yet, from what I can see, but treacherous anger. I'm not gonna say anything. We'll just see where this goes. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens.
Like that, eh? Like kill!
Just what I needed.
Can you stopple with the topples? Thanks.
I owed you.
I always thought it was weird that Dixon never really gets his own theme. You know, he's like the penultimate final boss, and it's just the normal boss fight thing. I don't know. The Willie Nelson final form. Most people here get around to level 77. I don't know. I don't know if it's enough. I'm gonna like wait a little bit. I always forget how long like speed and shield and stuff like that lasts. And sometimes at the last second you use an art like that to protect a specific teammate, and then like the enemy changes their target, so then you've protected the wrong person and it's too late. So I like to wait for the last second sometimes. Which sometimes works and sometimes doesn't, I guess. Come on. At least to the halfway point. Don't you? Hold on. Hold on, though. This could be... What do you mean, blocks and or miss? Come on, we got this. We're so close. It's fine. Just heal, Rhyme, and then it will be fine. As they say. Wait, where did my UI go? Oh! Okay, so you do get a little, like, halfway interruption.
This is getting boring. You worms are no match for me. I see you've inherited Mayneth's power.
Not her power.
Huh?
I've inherited her memories. That's why I fight you.
Fiora!
Memories, huh? And what good are those meant to be? Can't use memories to kill anyone.
Why are you fighting? You're helping Zanza to create a world where nothing exists. What could you possibly hope to get out of it?
Only those with power have the right to decide such things.
You're wrong.
Zanza just tells me where to fight and I fight. And that's how I like it.
Is that your reason for fighting?
It's the only reason.
Maynooth wished for a world where the peoples of Bionis and Mechonis could live hand in hand. You will never get away with this!
Is that right? Then what are you gonna do about it? In that feeble body? That body doesn't have a Monado anymore. Who knows how much life it's got in it? Hey, better say your goodbyes.
It can't be.
I'm fine. I'll carry on fighting beside you until the very end.
Fiora!
Well then, we better make this quick. Ah! What's that? Little boy lost his Monado and can't do a thing without it?
Be careful!
Well, you can't. It's time to learn your play!
Melia! Stand up, Fiora! Did you not say that you wanted to be with Shulk? Do not throw your life away for this scoundrel!
She's right. You have to take what you want. There's no point in dying!
You're nothing!
Shulk, show him what you're made of. Come on, man. You don't need the Monado to take down this piece of scum.
No, Ricky, no. Ricky, no Shulk brave. Ricky want to see the old Shulk. Shulk is real Heropon.
Shulk! Real power comes from within! Believe in your own true strength, Shulk!
Everyone.
Shulk. It's time, Shulk. Let's finish this.
I will not fail. With your faith in me, and our strength combined, we can do this.
Sir, you ever gonna make this worth my while? Huh? Can't be. That power.
Alright, a few things. During that cutscene, there was a Dixon upskirt, and I just think that's really, really funny. Second of all, some words from chat now. Fiora, who gives a shit, get his ass? Considering that you're over-leveled, I wouldn't expect problems until maybe an hour or two later. Who needs an hour? I got this. I got this. It's in the bag. Using arts at the lowest tension for your glorious 5% hit rate. Right, so I noticed that earlier. How do arts and tension and hit rate, how do those intertwine? What's the interplay between those? Because I would like to know these. Oh, I have to refocus our efforts. Right. For a second, I thought he said banana. Dixon be like, banana! No, I'm not even gonna. Banana! No. No. Griffin, don't do it.
Let's focus our efforts.
There we go, thank you. Phew! Me eating a banana. You're nothing! See, I find it strange that chat is choosing now, of all times, to be like angry with Riki. Because I think he gets his best moments towards the end of the game, and also, fuck it, chain attack. I'm gonna go sword drive. We'll see how that works. What do you mean, yeah, well, oh no, that was the whole thing. That's all I get. Oopsie. That could have gone better. I'm going to die! There you go, chat. That's your glorious chain attacks by yours truly. Why am I? No! He's got a gun! I used Purge instead of... Maybe I do want Purge. Fuck it. But I meant to use Shield. Griffin, you're literally on the second to last boss. Yeah, I've been relearning a lot lately from chat, as it turns out. But I like having Xenoblade experts chastise me, you know? Because then I walk away and I have a lesson. I guess I didn't mean to heal Charlotte! I mean, he's still standing. I don't know what just happened, but I guess that attack got canceled, maybe? Okay, here it comes. Okay. Well, I do have speed now, so now I can help Ryan. Speed. Now I'll be careful with where I put this cursor, and then I'll put it on Ryan. Yeah. Just hang out back here, and then I'll do a backslash. Griffin, I have been through this entire playthrough in the fuck Riki camp. I don't know. I think he's harmless.
With you and me here, what'd you expect?
You know, I think once you see how bad this Nopon stuff in Xenoblade 2 gets, you'll rethink that opinion. The best moment for Riki is in the beginning of the game before you meet him. Oh, that's the wrong one, Griffin! Speed is in the other way. He can't even, like, pick a lane. He keeps, like, wiggling back and forth between me and Ryan.
Sorry, it's my fault.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, he's dazed.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Phew.
Train attack time.
Tension can be affected by a lot of things. High tension increases... I need to heal. High tension increases crit chance and chain attack damage. Low tension lowers agility. So it's basically your accuracy. Okay, so... what is the visual indicator for when tension is present? Is that the flames? And also what triggers it? I'm gonna use this, and then I'm gonna follow up with Shadow Eye.
Not gonna happen.
So that he's more so focused on Ryan than I.
Let's keep up the pressure. Not good.
See, I don't know why that counts as like it's going to hurt this one person and not it's going to hurt everybody when it hurts everybody in the process. But these guys always don't have too many attacks, so I should start learning the names if I really have to, and start, like, you know, reacting to these warnings in a proper way. Riki can help trivialize half of this boss if not doing chains. I don't feel like answering, so I'll let Toad help out here. Thanks, Toad. Warren Ryan, Chaos Combo. I need auto attacks. It's gonna be speed. You gotta be sneaky. You gotta be quick. Too late, too late, too late. I'm backing up. Forgive me!
Things are really heating up.
Right?
Don't worry about it.
Wait a second. Where is the Chaos Combo? Sometimes I get warned for things and then they don't happen. I wonder why that is. Chain attack time. Chain attack!
How much longer I can
See, Charlotte would have died just there, so backslash. Then I guess, fuck it, headshot? I should have made her heal, actually. Like, I don't know. It kind of works, it kind of does damage, but... Tension is indicated by the portraits, yes. Flames is very high tension, depressed faces is low tension. So using chain attacks in times of high tension will give you more turns to go back and forth with that then? God, I love these screams!
Don't jump the gun now.
Okay, Charlotte could use a hand here. There we go. Yeah, just like that. Not like that. Quite unlike that. Maybe I should start spamming Shaker Edge too, because I don't really have any more use for it. Regarding wanting to get dazes out of it. No, 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 no. This was going so well. I mean, like, it still could. Like, maybe. A little bit. Woo! How is this happening? I'm doing so good. Okay, cutscene time, but like, what?
How is it possible without the Monado?
Face me! Stand and fight!
Still got some fight in you then. I'm done. I'm going home.
Dixon!
I just wanted the power of a god. This martyr stuff's not for me. Go! I ain't gonna risk my life to stop ya.
Get back here!
And we
You
did it
expect
all
to
with
see you
Ryan's
go-
thighs out.
What?
Enough. It's Zanza we're after. Not him.
Okay.
Damn. How'd that kid get so strong? I ain't gonna let you see me die. I won't give you the satisfaction of victory. See ya, kid. Looks like the student finally surpassed the teacher.
Shulk. His wounds.
Dixon be sounding like N64 Mario Party Wario's voice clip. Oh my god! I don't know, I'm not familiar with N64 Mario Party in an intimate way. That's the best you're gonna get. Apparently anything Dixon adjacent is just fucking cancer to Griffin impressions. Get me back on some YouTube poop shit.
Why? Why can I not see any further? Now that I possess both Monados, I should be at one with the passage of fate. Why does the vision end here? Huh? So Dixon has passed. Lorithia too. How can this be? Are Telethia growing weak? How could they be defeated by such worthless mortals?
This world belongs to you all. Create a world with no need for gods.
A world that has no need for gods. There is no world without a god. This world belongs to me!
Alright, so I've done my best to not speak of what comes at this point, but for those in chat who are uninitiated with what is about to happen, as far as this game's ending goes, buckle up.
Where are we?
What happened? At night time.
Oh yeah, Gogshulk,
Ricky have
listen,
bad
his name is Zanza,
Down.
and we respect him because of his thigh windows.
We're not on Bionis
World
anymore.
is mine.
There's no land or sea either.
This is just Sonic Adventure 2. Maybe, guys, where's the colony arc? Where's the bio lizard? Anyways, we cannot open the map, and we can't do anything. We're just in space now. The music here is actually super cool as well, but I don't know if we'll get much time to listen to it. I don't know. You should definitely take a look at this game's soundtrack on your own time, guys, after this, because, man, there's just such an incredible atmosphere. I mean,
There's not, because it's Space Griffin.
but, God, the motif that's being established here is like, and the way it, I mean, when the soundtrack isn't being interrupted by constant screaming like it is now, you really get to appreciate just how good this is. It still holds up as like one of my favorite game soundtracks of all time, and oh my god, what we're going in for right now is like one of the reasons why, folks.
Let's give it our all. My rifle's getting hotter.
Skip over to the green orbs, you don't need to fight random crap. Well, you get XP from this stuff, don't you? I think I would like this.
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
I guess I can go around them. But do I want to? I don't know if that's what I want. Also, for a Wii game, these are some like really great skyboxes. You don't really get a sense of scale in Wii games very often like this. Even in like Mario Galaxy, there's such a sense of like, especially as we get to some of these later, to Jupiter for example, like that's fucking big! And the way it's lit plays a big part too. I don't know, I've really liked how this looks. Just pay attention to these vocals is all I'm saying. So could I really go around them if I wanted to? I wonder if I could just like run and then that would work. I don't mind doing these though. These guys were never hard. They're just kind of there. And that is fine the way it is. I don't know if I'll be able to get to 81 by the time we get to Zanza, but it is worth a shot. I don't know. It's not like I can go back to the farm now. Either way, I feel like I probably could have done with like one more level. I don't know. Even though we've done as well as we have so far, there is no way that's going to last over to Zanza. Like, I had trouble with Xenoblade 2's final boss, and that's considered the easy one. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see about that. Nah, no way. No way that's happening.
Let's stay alert.
I don't know. The more time I get to spend here before Zanza, the better. This is at least something that I know how to do. Pitiful experience. This stream has been a pitiful experience. Does 81 even make the fight easier? Well, it certainly wouldn't make things worse. Go farm EXP by kicking the shit out of Dixon's corpse. God, if only. Look at all these little beams of light. That must be Luigi, all his missed shots trying to blow up the moon.
We can't lose.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
Leave it to Rob.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, I still have a bunch of like weapons and gear that I'm still sitting on that I haven't changed. These are some old outfits. Ooh! That said, before we go to Zanza, I do want to take off Dixon's divorced dad glasses, and if Charlotte's not wearing them, I need to give them back, because I cannot stand the way they look on him. And if I have to see one more cutscene with him wearing those, I'm gonna lose it. I never mean to do that. I never ever mean to do that. I almost want to like remove it from Shulk's options altogether, because I hate it so much. I don't know, even if they are like pitiful XP, like, they're also, I mean, they're not like a roadblock necessarily, like more of a speed bump, if you will. Like if this was a situation where like they were too hard and I was getting stuck on them, I mean that may not bode well for the things that come later, but
Okay, let's get going.
man, it brings us so close though. It really is a shame. But first, divorced dad glasses. Let's see. Dixon, my friend. Your sleek glasses, they must go. And so is Charla wearing these, or are these not... She's wearing different glasses. She's wearing ruby glasses. So comparatively, are these better or worse? They have better ether defense. I don't know. I think I'll leave her with what she has. I don't know. And I'll leave the outfits for a little bit longer. I can't save! Fuck! We have no choice but to finish this tonight. I have... Oh boy, I don't know what I've really signed up for here. Dunban isn't Dixon. Do I keep calling Dunban Dixon? I'm sorry. That's not nice. I have the master glasses. Oh wait, are there even better glasses than either of those that I was looking at? Let me get those. Let me get those. Let me get those. If that is what I am being informed of at this moment, I will give them to Charla. Master. Oh my god, I do. Yeah, that's better. Thanks for the heads up. If you see anything else like that while I'm like fiddling through menus, please let me know, because that is not my strong suit. Alright, here we go. You guys ready? All in now. Just believe in yourself. It is moon. Boy, oh boy. I really make myself too happy with that. Wait, is there one more? I think there's one more. Yes, Spirit Gateau. Alright. For the full simulated experience, this is going to take an additional 7 hours before we reach Zanza. Sorry, guys. It is getting dark any day. The Twinks are fighting. Boy, if only the original was this easy. I guess I can use this because it's like technically strong against Monado, right? Or Monado. Against Mechon. Are the ghosts of Mechon still Mechon? Does that count? I mean, the rest of the team is attacking them just fine, so I guess it's just a ghost. Even though the theme that plays here is unique, I never found that it fits in with the rest of, I don't know, this whole lonely space aesthetic. I almost kind of wish that this ended up being like maybe more of like a Midna's Lament thing. Or maybe rather less than that, because that's... When I say Midna's Lament, it's another example of a really beautiful, unique theme being interrupted by enemy encounter music. I just think in both of those instances that they should let the music speak for itself. I don't know, I feel like this section would maybe stand out in my mind more if that music just stayed with you. Wait, you were stuck on Gateau for 7 fucking hours? How did I miss this? Mm-hmm. But I did it, so it's fine. Moving on, next question.
Is that a ball of water?
So, you finally made it, Shulk.
It's you.
What is it, Shulk?
I cannot wait to see which path you choose. Let us meet again after you have made your choice.
Welcome, Shulk. That voice. It's Zanza.
This sucks. No more thigh windows.
Xenoblade
Part 18, never forget. This doesn't feel real, that we're actually at the end. This is... I'm sure there will be plenty of time to talk about my disbelief when we actually get into the battle, but for now I'll let this cutscene speak for itself.
A great and unexpected power. Maineth's Monado. Correct. In addition to my own Monado, which you kept safe for me, I was also able to obtain a second weapon which holds the power of creation. Now I possess all I desire. There is no longer any need for the life of Bionis. I must thank you indeed, Shulk. You were of more use to me than any of my disciples. Now that I have the Monados, I can forgive you your betrayal.
Ha! You gonna give him a reward?
Precisely. I will have him serve as my new disciple. You will be granted eternal life, and unimaginable strength. Death will be but a fleeting afterthought.
Are you so arrogant to believe that the High Entia... No. All life on Bionis are nothing but your playthings?
Playthings?
Yes! You don't know how it feels to have slain my brethren, after they had transformed into Telethia.
What are you talking about? A Telethia is a High Entia's true form. I did not transform them. I returned them. The Telethia are mere cells from my body. I conferred intelligence upon them on a mistaken whim, creating a primitive life form, the High Entia. They enjoyed a brief existence as sentient beings. For that, they should be grateful.
Huh. So this is the arrogance of a creator.
As I planned, the life of Bionis existed simply to serve as my vessels and my food. Bionis is nothing more than an accumulation of their corpses and life energy.
But though you feign omnipotence, the High Entia still confined you to Prison Island. That is how limited you are.
Confined me? I was merely resting there for a while. I was wounded in the battle with Mayneth's vessel. I simply awaited the day when a new vessel, revealed to me in a vision, would be born. Until I was born. Precisely. I intended to inhabit your body and once again do battle with Mayneth. However, I had no idea that I would defeat her so easily.
Mayneth.
You did a great deed in granting me a new Monado. I will gladly take you as my new disciple, Shulk.
Never! I don't want to be your vessel, or your disciple. I just want to live my life as a Homs, in a world without you!
That is most regrettable. You could have entrusted all to me and attained peace. But perhaps the vision of mortals will ever remain limited. Using one's power to change the world. That is a right possessed only by gods.
Is that why you laid waste to Mechonis?
Of course. Along with the beings called Machina, who followed Mayneth. They had evolved and become insolent under her protection.
So you're saying us Homs are next in line, eh?
You are correct. You yourselves have proven that Homs are a dangerous species. How unfortunate. I had a desire for friendship. But granting intelligence to the lives I created was a mistake. A god should not long for friendship.
You're wrong! Mayneth chose to exist alongside us. She grew to consider us her friends. You should have accepted that. But what you were hoping for was not friendship. You wanted worthless slaves. Our lives as food.
Just as I suspected, it appears that I was mistaken to grant free will. However, all will soon be over. The Telethia will exterminate all life on Bionis. I will then create a new world. Just as I have done many times before.
We will not allow it. We cannot. We will stop you!
Oh boy. Here goes. What if this just played Fist Bump instead? I think now that you get to hear this music, you may or may not reconsider. Let's focus our efforts. Imagine if I forgot to do that. We gotta go after these first. It really is a ghetto situation all over again, isn't it? They're just little babies.
Can you still fight?
Yeah, I'm not pesky.
And here you people tell me that topple into daze is not... I mean, I ran out of window that time, so now it's not maybe the best time to make a comment like that, but maybe it counts a little bit. It's not all bad. It's a little bit good, maybe. Were you about to use Wild Down without me having broken that enemy? Also, wait a second, we might hit 81 just through getting these, like, little these baby boys out of the way. That could help. Oh, that was a B.
I can't see it clearly.
Oh, shit! Oh, no! I guess that would make sense. So now you need to press B for that to work, right? But this boss battle fucked with you in a lot of ways. Okay. See, but like, these are physical attacks. I can still do things about this. I'm sorry, me? I always mix up the... That's the wrong one! Griffin! Well, at least I'll be immune.
Get up, Ryan! Alright. Just what I needed. Chala! That's awesome!
I think we can do it.
Alright, I'm feeling it back. Ready to roll.
Just a little bit. Also, as before, there were a lot of comments from chat during that cutscene, and I will get to them. Things are a little hasty, a little dense right now, so forgive me for that. Especially because sometimes there's like button prompts and I look away from the screen and then I miss them a little bit.
Let's focus our efforts.
Were we not focused before? What are y'all doing? Actually, Zanza's health isn't looking as full as I expected it to, so now that we're through with these, yeah, let's focus, baby. Also, yeah, we're right on the brink of hitting 81, no problem whatsoever, so that's actually very helpful. Yeah, what about a backslash, though? I'm assuming there's another 50% interruption here, so I'm going to try to just, like, charge towards that in ignorance of everything else and see what that'll get us. I mean, I don't know why they're targeting Charlotte right now when a big boy like Ryan's right here, but we will see. Wait, let's see. Shulk when he sees Zanza. My own clone, now neither of us will be virtuous. Size difference, ooh woo. Oh my god, can I daze Zanza? Please let this happen. Please! No, he gets up way too fast. Oh, I just used that big slash. I think I have to take him out normally. There's not enough time to save Ryan. I gotta let that happen. I'm sorry, but it's not gonna happen. Sorry. Hey, look, I got it just in time. Great. Nah. Unless you, like, kind of see it coming, that Ryan's gonna use that move, there's, like, no time to daze at all. And Ryan doesn't have a shield bash, so that's gone, too. Okay, I can't protect Ryan, but I can heal him a little bit to make that, like, hurt a little bit less. It's okay. I got this. I can take it from here, Ryan. It's fine. It's for Ryan. How? How?
You mere vessels dare to oppose the will of a god? Then I shall obliterate everything with my unimaginable power. Now, behold the true form of a united world.
Yo, chat's kind of hype right now. Was that a fluke? Should I have not done that well? I mean, yes. Also, we leveled up. Hell yes. Yeah, I guess, because technically, we defeated that enemy, and now this new form is like a different thingy. So I guess that counts. Neat. Okay. World reconstruct. Oh, you know, as you do. There's nobody to even heal right now. God. It's so fascinating that there's like about as little as could possibly be going on because we're not in like a real... We're just in like a tube in a Smash Bros. Final boss fight arena on Final Destination. But it's still impossible to tell what's going on because this final boss is so extra. But I love it. Okay, I can maybe get through with auto attacks here if I just smack a little harder. Nope, never mind. Sorry. Oh, Charlotte actually took care of that for me. I'll heal afterwards. Yeah, there we go. Size difference. Oh, whoa. Guys, I'm not one to, like, rail against, like, when feminism goes too far. But I saw a take earlier that somebody was saying that Promare had problematic height difference. And I guess my career's over. So what you're saying is that Gado was actually the real god because he was able to stop you for much longer. Quite possibly, yes. That's why he came before Zanza, because it's like Sans. He's like, you know, why doesn't everybody use their strongest move first? That was the strongest move. Gado. Okay, we're almost ready for a backslash, so I'm gonna get into position again for that. Ow. Oh boy.
Come on, we need you, Shulk. The next one will hurt even more. I think we can do it.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid, but Twitter is like that. Well, obviously. God, I wish my movie theater was problematic enough to show that film. I heard Promare is actually super straight and felt betrayed by Twitter. No. Wait, is it? That would be very disappointing. But there's been so much art of the boys, and I thought that it was canon. Is it not? Oh my god, I'm gonna feel so betrayed right now. Everybody betray me! But for real, I'm gonna be absolutely furious if that's the case. Yeah, I know nothing about it either besides Twitter. I hear, like, even aside from the gay thing, it's just a really cool animated film, so what the fuck? Also, I'm supposed to be using speed on Ryan right now. Did that work? No, he still died. Rats. Excuse me, coming through. Sorry, Zanza, could you scooch? Could you scooch, God? Thanks. Oh, look at the sky now. This is Final Destination!
You can do it, Charlotte. Let's focus our efforts.
Others breathing to inspire our friends. Like, I want chain attacks, but like I know that this is like even now, even here, it's risky. Because it's so hard to keep everybody alive for that long, because he just keeps going and going. Level 9! Okay, that's good. I honestly prefer shield moves, because that way I can protect the whole party instead of just one. It's like Shulk says, I have to protect everyone. Okay, coming up on halfway. Oh no, but I moved, see? But it doesn't matter that they refocused, because everybody is protected equally. I didn't mean to do that to myself. See, because I think it like resets the cursor every time you get hit, even if it's like the one damage, so oops. Yeah, I think what I am getting right now when I press B does count as perfect, because it's letting me see the visions. Nobody do anything. Nobody move. Everybody, let's let Ryan take that, please. He's gonna die, isn't he? Fuck! Oh, the babies, the boys are back in town. I mean, it's never too late to farm. It's never too late for more XP, maybe. Apparently the big boy has a girl love interest, and the two boys have a kiss of life scene that they follow up with a spitting, not gay sort of thing. But I also haven't seen it, so that's just what I've been told. I'm going... This is the maddest I've ever been in my goddamn life. I feel so betrayed. Because, like, to be queer-baited by just, like, a piece of media is one thing. But then when everybody, like, tells you it's gay, then what the fuck? Is that for real? This sucks. Ryan.
Oh no!
Maybe the trick where one person dies as soon as they save. Maybe Zanza will just forget we're here and he'll just turn around and walk away. Maybe at the last second. It looks like I win after all, so and then he just walks away and then the game ends.
I'm not doing too well.
Advanced queer bait. I am fuming. I am seething. I mean, good for Twitter, I guess, to like claim that with, you know, all that cool art, because that's still cute. I still think the boys are cute, but like, fuck. Oh, fucking Stefanos. Oh.
Hang in there. Don't give up. Now it's Ryan's.
Oh no, I don't even have. Uh-oh.
No.
I didn't even press the button correctly.
This isn't going well. Don't give up. I'm bones.
This may be our first death of the night. This may be where our streak ends. Because that's it, my gauge is empty. What am I gonna do? I have no auto attacks, I have no...
You're really getting into this, right?
Eh, that's something. But that's it, that's Ryan.
Nothing's gonna stop me.
I'll heal Charla first, actually, though. That'll be better.
The future doesn't
That might be able to keep me going just long enough to go help, Ryan now.
We're being picked. Let's focus our efforts.
God, every time I go to heal myself, Charlotte's like, hey, I got a great idea.
Monado, show me the way.
Did that count? Did that count? Fuck!
Nothing's gonna stop me.
I mean, the gauge is almost full again. It is actually properly full, so I'll do that. I'll fix that right now, but...
I'm feeling it.
It's really keeping me on my toes, that's for sure.
Focus our efforts.
Stop making Zanza angry! You're gonna get smitten!
Just look at vision. The future doesn't.
I'm still hoping that's wrong, though, and I'll watch it at some point when it's out of theaters. Me too, I'd still like to see it. But, I mean, a little bit less now, because that is the primary reason that I did want to see it, and that's gonna be sad. This is Shield. I like shields. This is good.
Behold the power of the Monado.
I've got a chance to come back from this. It's just gonna be hard to make work. Just gotta smack you one time. See ya! Wait, no, one more time. There we go. Okay. Now go Rhyme. Heal Blast. Yeah. I feel like Zanza's been doing a lot of healing while we've been distracted, though. That was a lot. And Ryan's already blinking red all over again. I don't know what that fucking voice clip reminds me of, but it like vividly sets off something inside of me. And I don't know what it is. Like, I recognize that from something. Wait a second. No. One more auto attack. Come on. Oh, it's too late. I'll better luck next time. I'll have to take the L on that one.
I'm not doing too well.
Maybe I'll do a backslash before I go home, maybe. Uh-oh. I'll hold off. See what they're doing. Okay, now I'll go help. Never mind, it's too late. Great. Why am I being targeted? I guess because they've gotten their eyesight. I guess me backslashing from behind is more of a back scratch to them. Minus Buster. I know it's supposed to be like the Buster move, but I just think of that as like a Ghost Buster. Boy, this sure is something strange. See, but now I can speed my way out of this. I mean, speed Charla's way out of this. I mean, speed Ryan's way out of this. Fuck! And I wasted my heal. Great!
Give it our all.
Can we give Ryan our all, maybe? Where are you going?
I'm back, baby. I'm feeling it.
This is so much to juggle.
We can definitely do this.
See, but with this, I went in like I'm ready to accept this to be insanely hard because it's supposed to be. It's the final boss. But maybe Gado, I don't know, they could have maybe made that less stupid.
Give me some space.
The future
Alright.
doesn't belong to you.
What's he got up his very, very big sleeves this time? Shield. Okay. See what I was talking about earlier where you use speed on one unit though and you're like, hey, I have an idea. I'll attack this other person instead. That's gonna kill all of us too.
The future is changing.
See, like they can't pick a lane. They can't decide.
Changing.
I'm gonna heal while I'm doing this though, just in case.
I can change the future.
Okay, I was worried that wasn't gonna hold on long enough because I kind of came to that late, but no, not me. Actually, he's Shulk, not me. I'm Ryan. You got the wrong guy. See, what worries me though is that if I come to the halfway point again, they're probably just gonna re-summon the Guardians and we're gonna be right back where we started. But we'll see. I don't see enough warning usage. Warning usage? As in like using arts more often to respond to the visions? Or is warning usage something else?
Sorry.
Come on. Fill the thingy. It's too late.
You are all doomed. Just what I needed. Light heal. Just what I needed. Mine is the one true Monado.
I don't know, it's tricky. Those warnings come up at bad times where either I'm not full and this is what I was talking about.
Right. Great attack.
But I have to though. These guys act like the other, boss summons, right? Where they like make your damage to Zanza like less effective. Whew. Kashama has heal round. I don't know if she has cure round. When it says warn Charlotte and it costs a bar. Oh, that usually only like delays stuff, right? I don't know if it actually stops stuff unless you stop things by killing enemies like with this. There's the Daze. Daze is useless from this point on. Give me a break. Oh. See, this is the old Griffin would get greedy and use something like, I don't know, whatever the big Mechon / thingy is, but not here, not me. Oh, this is you? I thought you were dead. He's a dead. Oh no, they did a full heal. Great. On Ryan? Gotcha.
Save us from harm. Not gonna happen.
Like, you can, like, interrupt things with, like, a break days topple, or a break topple days, I mean. But when they get back up, that warning, like, doesn't go away. Like, they still remember what they wanted to do before you knocked them down. Unless, of course, there are more advanced techniques that I am not familiar with. That way you can use one bar to save a bar later. Ah. Can we, like, focus on this guy, like, as a team, maybe? Because the more time we spend doing this, Zanza's gonna keep healing, and then we're gonna be right back to where we started. But I bet a chain attack would address that. How much health does he have? Let's look real quick. No, he's still around half actually, for the time being. So let's make it quick. Okay, they're down. Looking good. Yeah, everybody fucking died last time is the problem. I'm only just now really recovering from that. Yes. Ooh, it's draining real fast, boys. Okay. Now we gotta go back to Master Core. Those were the hands. This makes Galeen look like a baby. Ryan's HP is like plummeting right now. Hope he can hold in a little bit longer.
The future doesn't belong to you.
At worst, you can warn Charlotte into drive boost. If there's one thing Charlotte is good for in a party, it's for warnings. Huh, interesting.
Make it. We can definitely do this.
Wait a little bit longer. Okay, here we go, here we go. Let's see if it works. Yes!
How good are we? Backslash.
Not today, baby, not today. And then I can use this, and then everyone's fine. I saw Charlotte at like full health for like a split second, but I'll wait a little bit. I want everybody to be like perfectly fine before I launch into a chain attack. I want to be really well prepared. Because there were some times during, I think, Dixon's boss fight, when I was considering it, and then like, while it was in my mind, everybody fucking died. I'm like, whoa, it's a good thing I didn't use a chain attack, but just a little bit longer, just a little bit better. Everyone's toppled. Now it's not the time for it. I gotta wait for them to get back up, but I also don't want to move from this position because it's very advantageous. I don't know, the stars really have to align for me to feel like it's like I can use it and not like without risking everything. So Charlotte's AI is actually the best besides one flaw. Speed on Ryan. Go, 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 go. Oh, so I think I need to cast it sooner than I think. Because I thought if that's only locked in once the attack lands, but I think you have to use that like before that bar depletes, is what I seem to be noticing. Kinda wish I acknowledged that sooner. Because I don't know, they really like switching targets like even right up to the last second, so it's tricky to get in right just at the right time. Also, I just used speed, so this is not a good time. Could be a worse time. That's not too many auto attacks. Yeah, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. Boy, I could stand to do some more healing though. Yeesh. Ah, there we go, there we go. Whew.
Get it together. Easy now, Ryan.
My heart's going fucking crazy right now. I feel like because I invoke this so often that a Donkey Kong moment comparison doesn't feel appropriate, but wait a sec! Wait a sec.
How can you have visions?
Zanza be like daddy wants his num-nums. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
You could have prevented a lot of this with Charla. You're relying too much. Who cares? I win. Bye-bye.
It shows me my enemy. It reveals the future I must change.
The future we see is not set in stone. There are infinite possibilities based on the paths we choose. You should be well aware of this notion, for that is how you have always existed.
That is a right for gods, and gods only! Why should we care? What's important isn't whether you can see the future or not. It's the will to make a choice, and the strength to seize your destiny. Our time has come. Our destiny is our own! Can it be? A Monado?
It is not only you that has the right. Every living thing has the freedom to choose the path they walk. And that is the future.
A third Monado has appeared. How can this have happened? You are mere mortals!
I really like how Ricky kind of just walked in at the end there. Anyways, hype time, baby!
Your existence cannot be permitted.
You're actually doing pretty good to last this long. To be fair, this isn't the worst party. Boy, you're sure singing a different tune now, huh? Oh, it's draining so fast. Yes! And this music is great too. Nah, I'm not gonna get too greedy. I'm just gonna lean into Shulk's really, really cool third Monado, baby! Look at this, almost a third gone, just in a snap, just like that. Oh. And Zanza's still not paying attention. Feels good. God, the game's going through some like serious slowdown though. The poor Wii can't handle this. Oh, well, there goes Charlotte. Oh, they did some summons. Okay. I see what is happening here. Okay, sorry. Quick break from the hype moment. We gotta take care of the babies again. Well, I do take credit for setting it up. Fair enough. So do speed on Charlotte, or Charlotte, or Charlotte, or Charlotte? Ooh, very, very last second right there. Okay. Oh, these guys go down like it's nothing. Ricky is afraid of no gods. As crappy as this is, it's serviceable. Hey, serviceable is all I need, baby. Oh my god, they're like nothing. They're like a hot knife through butter. Oh, I forgot that was coming. Hey Ryan, could you help me out here? Just let me hang real quick. Just maybe come this way. Just maybe. Fuck! That's a very interesting way to go down. But I still have my third Monaro, so I guess that counts. Hey, full health. That was actually a shortcut. That was a strategy. Still a little hype. You know what? That we lasted as long as we did, I'll kind of take it. Like, if that's the price I have to pay, sure, fine, whatever, who cares?
Let's go! Mine is the one true
They're going down just as quickly as they were before, it's fine. I'm gonna get back to this Shaker Edge stuff that I was talking about earlier, because it does make sense. For heal, for arts. I'm sorry, are there people behind me? There are. We gotta focus our efforts, boys. That was also a preventable death with the Charla warning. Okay, so if I warned Charla, what would she do? She would use like a heal round or something, or what? Or a heal bullet? That was totally my bad though, I just wasn't paying attention to the meter. Because I went full 8 mode, I became the angry monkey. I think they're already down to half. It's a thing of beauty. Oh wait, that heal didn't work. I have to redo it. Okay, there we go. Oh, just in time. I'm gonna stick to the side for a little bit here. Somebody healed him. Just hang in for a little bit longer, guys. A little bit longer. I mean, I was speaking to my friends, my team, my Xenoblade friends, but I guess chat should hang in too. Also, honestly, I probably don't even need to go and revive. Like, if I just went all out, I could finish this right here, right now. But no, we gotta be here for this. We all gotta stick together. No, I'm not gonna get that greedy. See, look, because now we got a vision, and I can do something about it. I may kind of pawn this off on somebody else, though. Not my problem. Yeah, there it is. Charlotte! Okay, speed on Charlotte. Oh, never mind. We killed him with auto attacks, that's fine. Whatever. I've been hanging in for over a year, Griffin. Anyways, we did it! That's it, that's the end!
The power of a god cannot be overcome!
Zanza, this is the providence of the world. Even gods are merely beings restricted to the limited power determined by providence. That power, although great, is not unlimited.
That voice! Alvis!
I am Monado. I was here at the beginning, and I will proclaim the end.
But that's impossible.
Shulk, it is time for you to choose. Does this world belong to Zanza, or does it belong to you?
That is something I decided long ago! That's simple. Today, we use our power to fell a god, and then seize our destiny!
All that I am is fading. The memory of a god's existence, born from the chaos of creation. It is vanishing.
Wait, what happened? Sorry, I dozed off. Do it again. Oh, I forgot about this part entirely! This isn't like anything that I have to play, but oh my god, this blew my fucking mind.
Where am I?
This is my home.
Your home? Let's begin the experiment. Whose voice was that?
It is Zanza, before he became a god, when he was simply a man of flesh and blood.
No! The results have not been confirmed! It's too dangerous!
And that voice? It's Mayneth. Ridiculous! It's perfectly safe. We are about to bear witness to the birth of a universe. Once, only a god could perform such a miracle. But today, mankind moves one step closer to the divine!
Yes!
It was simple curiosity. The curiosity of a single man that destroyed the universe and created a new one. A new universe. Your world was born. And so, two gods came into existence. Zanza and Mayneth were lonely, so they created life in their own image.
And that was how we were born.
As the world advanced to each further stage, it was inherited by generations of different life forms. But over time, awareness of Zanza faded. Zanza feared this. In order to escape his own annihilation, he wished for a world in a perpetual cycle of destruction and recreation.
Bionis being filled with life, and the Telethia coming to wipe it out. It was all the will of Zanza.
Fun fact, this area being shown right now was actually cut, and they brought it back for the definitive edition. Neat, huh?
That he longed for friendship.
His future, and our future. It might have been possible for them to coexist.
Correct. However, that time has passed. The old god was defeated by the new god that he himself created.
New god?
Yes. That is why I appeared before you, Shulk.
Alvis, what are you?
I am the administrative computer of a phase transition experiment facility. But that will mean little
One
to
might
you.
say a chip.
To you,
A chipmunk, if you will.
That is my original form.
Alvis?
This world is stagnant. It has expired. Therefore, I will ask you, its new god. What is your wish? Will you allow the world to continue to stagnate? Or will you allow it to evolve to the next level? The choice is yours to make.
I don't know. All I wanted to do was stop Zanza having his way, that's all. I cannot be a god.
Too right. You're great and all, but there's no way you're a god.
Everyone.
Look, don't worry, Shulk. None of us want to be gods anyway. And I don't really know what the future holds, but we just want to live our life as it comes.
Eating grub, sleeping, laughing, crying, sometimes arguing. Sounds all right.
Yes, he's right. And being with the ones we love, that's enough. Even so, we change little by little. Every day is a little different from the last. We do not know what the future will hold.
More fun not knowing. Ricky want to have fun.
Life's little surprises are what makes it great. We don't know what's going to happen. It's worrying sometimes, but it's also exciting. Don't you think?
Yeah. Isn't that called progress? Aren't we all continuously evolving? I'm not sure we need a more dramatic change than that.
Yeah. You're right. Little by little. Each day as it comes. That's how we should live. That's our world.
Forgive my presumptuousness, but I recreated their personalities from your consciousness.
Alvis, it sounds like you don't think I can make my own decisions. I'm supposed to be the god.
Apologies. However, I have good reason. This world has little time remaining if left in this state. Have you made your decision? The choice is yours, Creator. Tell me your decision for the future of this world.
I won't decide. The future should be decided by each and every person in the world. And so, what we wish for is a world with no gods.
Make Ricky the god. He can probably do it. Fuck that, I'd be a god. God Action 1, World Peace, God Action 2, Demons Real! Atheists be like, go grandpa. A world ruled by facts and logic. God. Really just gotta yeet it out of existence, huh? But of course.
Are you trying to kill me?
I'm really sorry, Colonel.
Sorry? What do you mean, sorry? Squat jumps around the entire colony. 50 laps! Now!
Please, Colonel.
Ah, yes. That's excellent. So, you can take the materials to District 4.
The restoration's coming along nicely.
Thanks to Melia and Vinea. The High Entia and Machina have some amazing technology.
We are happy to help. To live alongside one another in harmony. After all, I have no doubt this is what Lady Mayneth and Egil would have wanted.
Hear, hear. And may it last forever.
Dunban,
Fiora, what is it?
have you seen Shulk?
Oh, he just left. I don't know where he's gone, but he was with Ryan and the others.
Okay, thank you.
Fiora?
Yes?
It's nothing. Good luck.
I love Tiny Orb Nopon. Of course, Yanopi. Best take. So because Shulk knows there aren't any gods, is he going to start crossing his arms now?
Amazing.
Yes,
It's
precisely.
like you've got eyes in the back of your head. What were you looking at? The sea?
I wasn't looking at anything in particular. If anything, Fiora, I was thinking. Thinking about the future that awaits us all.
Wow. You're so much more thoughtful than me.
Really? I don't think so. I was just answering your question.
But I know what you mean. You're right. We've been through a lot.
Yes. We have. I am grateful to all of you. It is because I met you that I experienced so much, and it is the reason I am here now.
Yes. We're happy you're here too. Thanks, Melia. For everything. I'm glad I met you.
And I you.
Yeah. Almost got it.
Ryan! Go, Ryan! Oh, Ricky really hungry.
Put your back into it, Ryan. Are you okay?
It's salty. What's up with the water being so salty?
Ryan, you're terrible at this. When was the last time you fished?
Oh, Ryan, bad fisherman. Ricky won't eat big fish.
Give us a break. You try next time, Furball.
Oh, fishing is Ryan's job. Ricky's job is eating.
Hang on a sec. Isn't Oka gonna have a massive go at you if you don't go back to her with 14 fish to feed all your little pond?
Oh, Ricky forgot. Wifey pond very angry if not catch more fish.
It ain't me she's gonna be angry with.
Oh, Ryan, catch fish! Catch fish now! Oh, fish! Fish!
Here you are. The breeze feels so good.
It does.
What is it?
Oh, that hairstyle. It looks good on you, that's all. Yeah.
Really? Oh, I was thinking about growing it out, but... Hey, which do you prefer?
Both, of course.
Oh, come on. What am I supposed to say to that?
Sorry. Okay. It's great like that. Don't change it.
I'd forgotten what it feels like to do this. I wonder what the future has in store for us.
Who knows? I'm sure it will be full of ups and downs.
Ups and downs?
I don't know what the future holds. But that means I can imagine the possibilities. We can achieve anything we put our minds to.
Yeah. You're right.
Do you remember what the Monado, Alvis, said to us the last time we saw him?
Yes, of course.
Shulk. This new world is boundless. It is home to not only you, but many forms of life. I can see it. In this world, all life will walk towards the future, hand in hand.
One day, I hope I can meet them all. The people of this endless world.
Me too. We will. I know it.
We'll meet them. And whatever happens, we'll face our future together.
I did not expect this. I mean, I said the same thing during Breath of the Wild, that replaying this wasn't going to like emotionally affect me, that I was gonna hit the same highs, but yeah, it's done. We fucking did it. This isn't real. I know, it's incredible, right? But no, just that ending. I'm a little bit moist, one might say. This isn't real. There has to be still more, right? Yeah, buckle up for New Game Plus, guys, where we get to do the whole thing all over again. 2021, here we come. Not real, that means you gotta do it all over again. I mean, I don't even like the jokes about having to do this, because I started this before they announced that the definitive edition was gonna be a thing. So that fucking sucks, but, I mean, hey, that's probably gonna come out end of 2020. Maybe by then I'll have a different attitude about whether or not I want to stream Xenoblade. It's so strange to me, though, that this ended up only being, like, what, 22 parts? Because that's, like... There have been long series that we've done. Okami, Path of Radiance, that's about on par with this. The reasons that this series took a year were not even that this game was that long. But we can do better. Next time I'm gonna speedrun Xenoblade. But I think being able to replay this and share this experience with you guys, as perhaps tough as that was sometimes, as far as the combat goes, just this world is so much fun to explore. This story, the philosophies that it explores is so fascinating. I still think that it... I mean, Xenoblade 2 being bad is a very easy thing that makes one love the first game even more, but I think just being able to be with it and see it on its own merits was like a really good experience, and man, I really want to listen to the music all over again. Also, remember how just like days ago we were joking about how like, oh, credits music is like a genre and that's like so generic, but like the vocal theme for Xenoblade I actually like. It's nice. I think the estimates at the start were like 30 to 40 parts, which to be fair, probably isn't far off if you chop off the streams that are longer than 2 hours into separate 2-hour parts. I mean, in terms of like the progress made though, because when streams did go long, it was because I wasn't making progress, so that would just be like long boss battles. I still count this as a 22 stream series, and if I stream more often, it still would be 22 parts. I wouldn't change. I would change so much. Don't even think about it, Griffin. Don't even finish the thought, Griffin. But yeah, and I'm really grateful to all the Xenoblade fans who have been able to hang out and chat along the series and, you know, give me advice and help me. Because you know what? I would not have finished this 22 parts in, let alone maybe at all, without the help of Xenoblade fans. So shout out to you guys. There have been like maybe 2 or 3 who have dropped by along the series. You are all very big-brained. Your meat is huge and you're sexy as hell. The estimates accounted for your incompetence. But this is with my incompetence. You know, with chat training wheels, of course. Yeah. So, as always, you know, I've said this so many times, but the music is so special as well. And now that this is over, I cannot recommend you guys go listen to this soundtrack enough, because it's one of my favorite games. It's one of my favorite scores. And even though the RPG aspects I kind of like sucked at like a ton, it is like one of my favorite RPGs as well. It's crazy. At least when you do the definitive edition, this run will be like a tutorial for the mechanics. It's always great to see more people appreciate and enjoy the game. Start new game continuing from clear data. I don't know. What do you guys think? Ready for round 2? I guess I'll say yes so that the option is there, right? You can play the game from the beginning using items gained in your previous playthrough. See, I never even entertained this option. I think it was like, fuck no before. All your party members' abilities can be carried over. Some items can be carried over, and some cannot. Items, I just want, as long as I can like make that into its own save file. Shulk now holds the true Monado, so he will not receive the Monado again in subsequent playthroughs. If you clear the game again, the Monado will automatically carry over to your next playthrough, provided it is equipped. If it is not equipped when you finish the game, you must choose to carry it over, or it will be lost forever. You can save it into another slot. Cool. Oh my god, choose 30 weapons? I don't care that much. I guess I'll just pick attack and just... I guess if the Monado is automatic, I'll just pick... I don't care. And I don't care anymore. As long as they just fill the slots, because I'm not gonna actually do this, and I think I may have just moved the cursor to a cancel button of some kind. Oh no, this is... Oh, so I don't need to pick 30. It just skips the step then. Yeah, naked %, of course. Man, it really is. One more thing that I would like to say as I mash through these menus is that it really is incredible that what Monolith Soft achieved here was like, that they did this on the fucking Wii. Like, I was looking at the ending cutscene and I'm thinking just like, man, this game, they do a lot. It looks so good for a Wii game, you know? And I'm really curious. Yeah, there we go. New save file. I'll save over this one. That really blows me away. And I'm curious to see how much further they'll be able to go with the Wii behind it now. Yes, I would like to return to the title screen. That's what I was trying to do earlier, because I just want to hang out with the title screen music. So yeah, I mean, if for those of you who haven't, because, you know, there are Xenoblade fans in here, there are people who have played it, there are people who maybe don't like it, but what I'm really happy that ended up happening is that, you know, I got to share this with people who actually weren't familiar with the Xenoblade series at all. And I can't speak to the quality of the entire series because I liked the Torna expansion for Xenoblade 2, but I did not like Xenoblade 2 itself. So the track record is basically like half and half. But I mean, the original here really speaks for itself in terms of how amazing it is. They had to work around a lot of limitations given the hardware, and I always wonder if that was the reason they were able to give this game their all. Yeah, I mean, if you think about like what game budgets are like nowadays, like, one thing that people have observed is, like, for example, local multiplayer modes and bonus modes and extra modes. Like, that used to be something that developers could devote more time to back in the day, but, you know, graphics and performance and all this keeps getting better. And I think if you look at a lot of modern games, they just barely have enough time to just get the full game out, so extra stuff is very surprising to see, if at all. And I've definitely heard that theory before, that, like, the limitations of the Wii actually helped, because graphics, like, it didn't, like, eat up their budget as much, although I'm sure this was still a very difficult game to produce in spite of that. But Xenoblade 2 happened anyway, so I'm sure they found a way. They just had to sacrifice female characters instead. And that is another thing that I would like to touch on, is that, like, it's strange to me that the writers of 2 said that, like, yeah, we did one kind of story with 1, and 2 is gonna be different. 2 is gonna be a love story, so we're gonna focus on this female character a lot, which I don't think worked because they didn't treat her as like an intelligent person. But like, I don't know, I always thought the romance in 1 was done really, really well because Fiora is such an amazing character, which goes for the whole female cast. I don't know, they just got it so right, and they definitely have, they are positioned to not do it again. I talked a little bit about like how Xenoblade 2 being as horny as it was communicated to me a lack of faith in the product, that they couldn't sell it without titties. But I don't know, maybe like the definitive edition will show, you know, I don't know, when 2 first came out, people said a lot of good things about it because straight people don't have brains, but you know, this doesn't need that to sell itself because it's just that good, and I hope a lot of 2 fans give this a try who have never played one and realize what they've been missing out on, because man, this is a hell of an experience. The fact that they said that about Xenoblade 2 is fucking hilarious. Thanks. I feel like as I say this aloud, it's like I'm gonna make a lot of people angry by talking about how bitter I am about 2, how scarred and wronged I feel after 2, but I don't know. I feel happy now, so I'll try not to turn around and start kicking Xenoblade 2's corpse. It's fine. It's already dead. I already beat it. Maybe that's what we'll do instead of the definitive edition. We'll do Xenoblade 2, and that'll take another year. No, I think I'm done with this for a while, though, but as far as the stream goes, this opens up a lot schedule-wise for the stream, so I think we can finally look forward to some new series starting on 2. For Xenoblade fans, I don't know if you have maybe any suggestions for stuff to play, but I would love to see you stick around. You guys have been a delight, which goes for all of chat, of course. Xenoblade 2 fans are going to play it and then be like, it doesn't hate women enough! Ah! God. See, though, but, like, that's another thing that I particularly enjoyed about, like, the costumes, for example. Look at this camera shot! This is what I'm talking about how gorgeous this game is for the Wii. This is one of my favorite, like, locations in terms of the cities. Xenoblade 3! There's a lot of people who haven't played 1, and 2 brought it to a lot of people, so hopefully it'll be good from there. Yeah, I mean, that, as I said before, it is kind of half and half in terms of the quality. Like, they've done a really great thing in 1, a crummier thing with 2, and an okay thing with Torna. So it's up to them what direction they want to take the series, but I think hopefully the sales of this will maybe lead them to take more cues from 1 than 2, but we'll see. Dragon Quest XI, well, not that. Either way, though, I've got a couple of games queued up that I literally have just, like, sitting on my Switch that I just wanted to get some other stuff out of the way before I start, so, yeah, maybe when I come back after the next little break, I'll lead with one of those, and I don't think we're gonna be doing Luigi's Mansion multiplayer tonight. I mean, it's amazing that we finished this at all tonight. I really was expecting to have to, like, break this down into 2 streams. I only died once on a fluke. Pac-Man World 3, Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. This game prided itself on its locales, music, and quality of life so much. I mean, one element that I did really end up liking of 2, you know, it's not all bad. I really liked its music, I really liked its environments. Those still really hold up. There's some great atmosphere. But I think it's not quite the tour de force of all its pieces working as well as they do, like Xenoblade 1. But I'm sure, maybe not anytime soon, but sometime down the road, I would like to revisit 2, and maybe I'll beat it faster than a year. I'll certainly try, but I don't know. Bliss has left me very happy, very satisfied, and I guess this is the point where I wrap up the stream, so I have some takes about Three Houses in that it takes a lot more from Fire Emblem Echoes than it does Fates, and that's why I like it, I guess. Like, everything you've said about Xenoblade 2 is also something that I felt about intelligent systems and Fates. I can't even disagree with that, because you're not wrong. I'm not blind to where Three Houses takes its influences, and how that has worked in some areas and where it hasn't in others, but yeah, it's been fun. Looking forward to next time. Me too, Toadsy. Thank you so much to everybody who's stuck with this series, Xenoblade fan or not. I know 22 parts is a big investment on a series, but I don't know. Guys, I like you guys. I like streaming. But with that, that was Xenoblade Chronicles. And thank you for watching. So if you enjoyed what you saw, you can follow me here on Twitch or on YouTube at The Full Galaxy, where all the VODs are, plus highlights and more. You can also subscribe to me here on Twitch. Well, I already said that part. Did I? Twitch subs, they exist. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Pillowfort, and Discord. There is a Discord server with all sorts of channels that you guys can hang out in, both on and off stream. And if any of that interests you, you can check it out in the Twitch cards below if you're watching this live, or in the YouTube description if you're watching the VOD. Have you played Lisa? I watched Mike stream it, but I would not be averse to checking it out myself, because I did like what I saw. I even made some fan art of Buddy, like way, way back, which I'm sure you can find sitting around somewhere. You look at Camilla and tell me there's a god. Listen, you look at the bunny lady from Xenoblade 2 and tell me there's a god. A world with no gods. Have a good night, everybody.